happy anniversary, 2-year anniversary at that. Yes, you heard it here right. We've been doing this podcast for 2 years, which is unreal to think about when you actually like break it down. It doesn't even feel like 2 years, but it has been.
No, it really hasn't.
Which is absolutely crazy. Exactly.
Okay.
And obviously we appreciate everybody for listening and being part of this. We wouldn't keep doing it if you guys didn't listen, and no one can hear me. Now they can.
Well, they can hear it on my feed, so
on the audio one, so that's a plus. But yes, thank you everybody for being a part of this, being here every single week to be a part of this Unlocked Nation. With that, we do have some couple other news that we will get to. So, based off of recent events, we are going to be moving the podcast to every 2 weeks. With the way everyone's scheduling, every other week, not every 2 weeks. I guess same thing. With the way everyone's schedule works out, it's just too complicated, and we don't want to keep pushing it back on you guys to Tuesday, to Wednesday, to Thursday, and it just gonna make everything easier. Also, with the news comes some bad news. We have lost one of our lockpick members, Mr. Nate James, Gilgamesh, YF Kitsune, Yokai Blue, Enfield, whatever other name he used to have. Ocelot, Mr. Nate, 15 names in a year, has moved on from the podcast. He's going to be doing a different podcast now. If you didn't know, if you don't follow him on Facebook, him and his one friend who used to do podcasts with about conspiracy theories and comic books, he'll be moving on to that.
We wish it was time.
Yes, we wish him the best. Also, fuck you, Nate, for leaving. No, I'm just kidding.
That's how you know that it ended off pretty good.
Yeah.
That it wasn't like a bridges burned kind of thing, because we're just like, fuck that guy. Right. Like, we just treat it like he's here normally. He did say that he will hop on every once in a while to come back on his on a reunion tour.
Exactly. Yeah, he got too famous for us, unfortunately, on his all of his interviews going around the world. So he's just moving on to be a celebrity now, which happens. But once again, thank you for all being here, being a part of the Unlocked Nation, and then cheers for the 2-year anniversary. Here's to year number 3.
Also, another bit of housekeeping news. The show, we're still kind of going to be doing it every week. In the weeks where we're not doing the main podcast, I will be doing just kind of a quick podcast called Lvl Unlocked Podcast, or Lvl Unlocked Quick Save, where I just talk about news. That's it. Maybe, I don't know, have a guest on to like interview, something like that. So get excited for that. So
yes,
be hopping up this upcoming week, I guess.
What the hell?
And the biggest thing too for that is it just so it breaks up the podcast. They're not gonna be full-fledged podcasts like this is. It's just gonna be quick hits, shorter news. So that way, if there's something important that needs to be said right then and there, you don't have to wait 2 weeks to hear it. You'll hear it that same week, as well as maybe a quick interview here and there. But obviously, the opposite weeks, we will be doing full podcasts as we normally have been. Once again, Mark, he's still with us. He is still fixing his throat. He was yodeling too loud at a donkey yesterday. We heard his.
Yeah. I remember him. I saw that video that he posted.
Yeah, it was really good. Check it out. It's trending right now. So, man yodels with donkey. It's actually pretty
trending.
Good.
It's trending on Russian YouTube.
Exactly. So, and because of that, he strained his voice. Even more so when he went around screaming at little kids, yelling Merry Christmas on February 1st. It was a little off, but he strained his voice then too, so.
But here's the question. Was he early or late?
Exactly. That is the question.
Sorry, I mentally stepped away for a moment. For some reason, my OBS had like 3 gains set up for you guys, so it sounded like you folks. I have a limiter on, so it You guys sound like your microphones were exploded for a second there. I think I fixed it. Thanks for the heads up, Mark.
But no, he is still with us. He is hopefully gonna be back from his yodel adventures next week, and then we'll go from there.
Did you see?
Next week.
Not next week, 2 weeks.
Did you see he
There we go.
screamed a guy off the side of the mountain?
Yeah, I did. It
Did
was
he?
crazy.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
It was like what is it? Fu Shui Da from Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He
Fucking.
gained the dragon powers. Yeah.
So I mean, that's
Dragonborn.
what else you expect, you know?
Exactly, and that's why his voice just like never heals. He's just fucking yeeting
Takes a
every single
while.
week. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets better, and then boom, he's yelling again.
That's why the graybeards don't talk, because
Exactly.
Mark says that's exactly how it happened.
Good.
You're
Love you,
here
Mark.
first, folks.
God, I remember when he did that to Lydia for the first time.
Oh, jeez, it's wild.
It's gone.
Didn't expect it.
Just halfway across Skyrim.
Yep.
Caught.
Fucking
Caught by a Macho Man Randy Savage
You guys-
Dragon.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that mod. You just hear at the beginning, just off in the distance.
What the hell is that?
Step into a Slim Jim.
Oh man, good stuff.
The
Good times.
always rises to the top.
Oh man.
That's probably the greatest mod in the history of forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I will say him and Hulk Hogan's interview with Mean Gene when they're talking about going to the moon and shit.
Yeah.
It's like me and my friends when we're tripping balls on acid. They're talking about going in outer space and seeing the stars and like new galaxies, man. And Mean Gene, the interviewer, because it was completely unscripted, and he was like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell you guys are saying right now. He was like, you
Okay.
know, Mean Gene.
All right. So who is a better interview tag team? Macho Man and Hulk Hogan, or Macho Man and Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior? Because it's just Ultimate Warrior's just going
You can
the entire time. God, that man was
I
hopped
don't
up
know
on
these.
so many drugs 24/7.
Ultimate Warrior spoke like this, and this was his voice.
No, you're not screaming enough.
Oh, I don't want to. Yeah, he was
You
screaming.
need to shake the soul
Literally the whole
from
ring.
speaking. Yeah.
No, I will say Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Hulk Hogan they made gold when they were together on the
Yeah, they
mic. That interview though with them just talking about going to outer space and seeing the stars and the galaxies and the fairy dust, and it was absolutely hilarious because Mean Gene is sitting there because he doesn't know what to say.
He's just dumbfounded.
He
He's
was
just
like,
dumbfounded. He doesn't know what
like,
to do.
Like, I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about, but thanks for being here.
He has a constant look of I don't get paid enough for this shit face.
But yeah, Hulk Hogan goes to grab Hulk Hogan grabs the fuck is his name? God, I completely lost my train of thought. Macho's hand, and he shakes his hand, and Hulk Hogan's like, yes. And it's just like, and then they're all like smiling and smirking, and then they walk away all like nonchalantly, and Mean Gene's just like, what the fuck just happened?
Wrestling in the 80s was a trip and a half.
Right.
Yeah, if you haven't checked it out, go look up the video of Macho Man and Hulk Hogan's interview. It's fucking hilarious because he asked them about the match and that they just had, and they don't even talk about the match. They talk about going to the stars and seeing fairies and shit. Good old wrestling. But anyways, let's go around the room. It's been a minute since we all been together. What's up with you, James? Sorry with you, man.
All right, I don't remember. All I know is that I'm fucking pissed because the goddamn week that I had so much that I wanted to talk about. I had all the stuff that I wanted to fucking talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We were like,
I know.
hey, let's go to every other week. And I remember, like, legitimately, because I think I was at work at the time when you texted that, and I remember just like tossing my phone a little bit And I think Stevie was back there. He's like, "What's up?" And I go, "Those fuckers know that I have a whole lot that I want to say this week on the podcast, and we're moving it to every other goddamn week."
Yeah, that might have happened.
But hey, hi. I played some video
Played some shit.
games. Yeah, I played some video games. More Pokemon. That's always a good time. More Pokemon Emerald. That is a fantastic game, and I remember now why Generation 3 is like my favorite generation. And why I sunk 120 hours into my cartridge of Sapphire. I also played Undertale some more.
Dope. My cousin's been playing a lot of that.
Okay, so I have had a change of heart on Undertale.
Talk to us.
So originally, I really didn't like it, like at all. Couldn't understand. Like you would even hear it on when I was playing it, like episode 2, because that just went up today, by the way, on YouTube. I at the end, I'm like, Chad, I don't see the big deal of this game. Like, it's not that good. Now that I'm like into it, I started playing more. Yeah, the combat is all right. I'm not a huge fan, but I can live with it. Yeah, it's a fun little game. It's a fun little story. The writing is pretty witty, and sometimes it makes me want to like throw my controller through my TV because my God, some of that comedy is just terrible, like cringe-worthy, terrible. Yeah, so Undertale's pretty good. What else? Oh, I tried to play the medium, the hot new game. Guess what? I'm gonna have to buy an Xbox Series X if I want to continue on with that fucking playthrough.
Really?
My computer has a Radeon 5700 XT, 8 gig overclocked edition, with a Ryzen 7 2700 processor and 32 gigabytes of RAM.
Okay.
I cannot hit consistently 30 frames a second on 1080p on normal or on medium settings. It just drops sometimes to like 20, 15 frames a second.
It's only kind of super annoying.
Yeah. The 3080 graphics card from Nvidia, it cannot do 1080p high on that game. 1080p high settings. It cannot hit 60 frames. It's just so inconsistent.
And it doesn't look like garbage, too.
Nah, it looks okay. I mean, there are parts of it that look a little jank, like character models are a little eh. But I'm fine with that. It hurts so much because the bits that I played, like about the 45 minutes I think it was that I played of it, I really enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. But I cannot play it right now.
It's because crazy thing, isn't that? Because it's two games being rendered at once, right?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. It's patented technology. I don't know why I quotated that, but it's a patented like rendering engine that they use. To sort of render the world twice at the same time in certain segments. Yeah. Because you can't just, at least where I'm at, you can't just like flip a switch and you go into both worlds. It's a scripted event.
Okay.
And you can kind of notice the dip in quality of graphical fidelity when it does switch over to the dual world gimmick of it, because that's exactly what it is. It's a gimmick. But no, I mean, it is thoroughly spooky. Some of the places are pretty cool. Didn't really get super scared yet, but I mean, it seems like a game. It's fucking Silent Hill. It's Silent Hill for all intents and purposes. And I love me some Silent Hill. Konami's never going to give me another one.
Nope.
So this is the best I got. And you know, God damn it, I like it. I want to play more of it. I have to spend $500 on a video game system to play it, though.
Suck.
Or spend like $1,500 goddamn dollars. it's like, do I want to spend like $1,000 plus to get a new graphics card that would run it semi-decently, or do I want to spend $500 to run the game at 4K, 30 frames per second, the way it was intended? Dude, I've spent more money on stupider shit. I will spend $500 on a box to play one video game.
Well, sometimes that's a thing.
Sometimes it ends up being a thing.
Right.
Walker, didn't we play Resident Evil 5?
We sure did.
Yeah, we played a little bit of the
Ooh,
first two
how did that
chapters.
go?
Oh, it's great.
Kind of for James.
Except my stream was eating dog shit for
Was
most of it.
That sucks. That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I don't fuck
it was
with Resident
your
Evil.
problem.
It's the game. It's cursed. It's cursed. Resident Evil is a cursed game. I'm telling you.
See, I've never had with the other Resident Evil games that I played.
Probably should
any
stop
issues
talking.
with
I'm planting seeds.
So Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake, no issues whatsoever.
That's good.
But Resident Evil 5, for some reason, after trying to figure out how the fuck to get that thing to work, because it's a Games for Windows Live game.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist anymore. We had to look up, we bought it off of Steam, and we still were having issues with Games for Windows fucking Live. We had to look up a guide. When you look at the community section of Resident Evil 5 on Steam, the very first thing is, here's a guide on how to run the game.
Yeah, it's the fucking weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
I mean, I don't just put it in and hit play?
No, you can't. You have to download shit. You have to download other shit from other websites.
Yeah, it's
to get it to work.
booty.
It's so stupid. I hate it. I hated it. God damn it, Windows.
Why?
Windows, because it still thinks that it's a Games for Windows Live game, so it tries to contact those servers when you press play.
Stupid.
Microsoft killed those servers, what, 10 goddamn years ago?
Yeah, they did.
Something along those lines?
So they can't just do a patch?
You think, but no.
You would think they would, but apparently not. I mean, it's Capcom, so who knows if they still have the source code for the game.
Oy, baby.
Oh, no, that's Konami, never mind. But yeah, still, like, it's...
Close.
Yeah, it's like, just, I would figure that it being on Steam would talk to the Steam server and not a dead server that a dead mistake that Microsoft had.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was so frustrating. And who knows if our saves are going to be there.
Oh yeah, because it's Microsoft Live, the save doesn't save normally. You have to find it in your files.
Yeah, you have to find it in the goddamn files for the game. Your fucking save.
Wow.
Like, I own this game. So many copies of this game. And this is the only one that's really given me issues like this because Games for Windows Live was such a mistake. Walker, we also watched Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we did. That was fun.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. We need to watch more wrestling events.
It was a dope segment.
Yeah, I do. Oh, Schroeder was there too.
Oh yeah, Schroeder was there.
I was there.
You were muted most of the time.
Yeah, I was probably working on an art thing in the background. I've been doing that a lot lately.
And then we watched the thing on Yokozuna.
Yeah, Yokozuna.
That was pretty cool.
And then some Botchamania. Yeah.
Yeah.
That really wasn't bad at all. Pretty dope, actually.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I've also been playing a lot of city builder games recently.
Yeah?
To kind of take my mind off of stuff. I got back into City Skylines.
That game is really not bad. I enjoy it.
I learned how to play City Skylines, and I got into City Skylines, and I thoroughly enjoy the game.
Good.
It's a lot of fun.
That is a good one.
I played it for
recommend
maybe between playing it on the PlayStation and then immediately, like after playing for an hour, swapping over to the PC version.
Okay.
I probably put about 3 or 4 hours into it in just one setting. And then Tropico 5 I played some of, and Tropico 5 is fantastic. The Tropico series are great.
I played the shit out of City Skylines, and I don't know how many other people did this, but I modded it until it just didn't work anymore. I broke my computer.
See, I have the Epic Game Store version, so I can't do mods.
Oh,
well, no,
yeah.
I'm sure I could download mods.
My place looked
But-
insane.
Oh,
It was awesome.
I bet. Now I'm like looking at the DLC and thinking like, I kind of want that.
What
I wanna
one?
Spend the money on all of them.
I have a couple.
Do you?
The one that gets me, though, I'll admit, the one game that gets me actually pretty often is fucking Sims, dude. Like,
Oh yeah.
I actually enjoy that game, dude. That game is pretty fun. I'll go into like a month-long stint where I'm playing the hell out of it.
And that's how everyone plays. Is everyone that I know who enjoys The Sims plays it for like a month straight. Like,
Hard,
they play.
dude.
They go fucking ham on it.
Super
And,
hard,
like,
dude.
Then they get burnt out and then don't touch it for like 8 months.
But that's what's good about
And then
those
the
games.
cycle. Yeah, and then the cycle repeats. I had, for some reason, I was just at work the other day, and all of a sudden in my head, I'm like, man, I really want to play the original Sims right now.
I don't
I just-
have a good time going back, to be honest with you. Like, I like to play the newer games. Like, I guess the only game I really feel like I can go back to, no big deal, is like Age of Empires. But
Yeah.
I don't think I could play Sims 1, 2, or 3, to be honest. I understand
Sims
that
3.
has a much larger archive of available mods and stuff, but I don't know, man. I just have a hard time going backwards like that.
Not even that. Like, The Sims 3, in mine and many other people's opinion, is just a far superior game. The Sims
What?
3 is The Sims 3 is the best Sims game on the market, in my opinion.
Why? What makes
Just
it the best?
the amount of stuff that's available for you. I mean, you have the entire town that you can just go visit. Without loading, there's so much
Yeah,
different
that shit is
items
annoying.
and stuff.
It
Yeah,
does.
there's so many
There's some
different
things about it that are
items.
still rough.
Yeah, like The Sims 4 was kind of a step back.
Hmm.
It took like 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
I know. I will. Well, you know what it's about.
Yeah,
Getting into
no,
the
The Sims
Sims
4 is
just like-
still good. It's still fun.
Hey.
It's just not The Sims 3.
I want to ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
And we might want to save this later for like maybe your top games you played this year or whatever, from last year or something of that nature. But that creation game, I've heard a lot of good things about it. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not familiar with it.
What? Yeah, you're the one that told us about it. It was a game that was made by Little Big Planet people. The Little Big Planet people made it.
Dreams.
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 Damn,
Yeah.
I am dumb.
Yeah, Dreams is amazing. I love Dreams.
Okay.
That game is stupid good.
Damn it, there was a reason that I brought that up right now, because I realize it, stepping back a little bit, that was a really random thing to ask or to bring up, but it had
Yeah.
something to do with what we were talking about, but I already lost it.
Creation. Something about maybe about creating
Just the idea. I don't know. Maybe that's because if my feelings is right on this, Sims 4 is more of. It seems like they put a lot of energy into like the building the spaces and like taking that piece of art and like moving it a couple inches. It's more of a home decor simulator. And The Sims 3, would you say, is more of like a, like
Life
you said, you can go, you can go visit places and whatnot.
Yeah, I would say Sims 3 is more of a life simulator. Sims 4 is more of a interior decorator simulator
Ah, okay.
with some life sim elements.
Gotcha. Right. So what else did you do this week?
That was about it.
Or the last 2 weeks?
I didn't really watch a whole lot. I've been just watching YouTube
Uh-huh.
for the most part. I've been watching this one guy, the Spiffing Brit.
Okay.
He does a lot of exploits in games. That's his whole channel. He's just a British guy that talks about tea and exploits the fuck out of games.
That
Like,
sounds cool.
Oh, here, I'm gonna play Civilization 6 and win without just by conquering all of the capital cities by forcing them to join my religion and causing an uprising. So
Hey, man.
I'm gonna use these characters in like Age of Empires 2 to just completely cheese the game in a certain way where I barely have to do anything and I win. Age of Empires 2, I'm gonna create basically ICBMs with trebuchets or catapults, where he just yeets a catapult across the map and levels an entire enemy base.
Just out of reach of like even noticing distance.
No, like legitimately the other side of the map, the direct other side of the map.
Well, that's probably entertaining. It's probably humorous to watch.
Oh, it's great.
It's probably pretty funny.
It's a great thing, and you know he's British, so he's got a nice soothing voice.
It's like the first time you're playing like GTA or Rush or something, and you find that mod or that code or whatever that turns your car into like lead. And as you're driving down the road, other cars are shooting up into the sky incredibly fast. And the first time you see that, that's funny. That is some good old-fashioned, yeah, man. So it's just like,
no, it's great.
That would be funny to see somebody with just regular catapults. Sims 2? Or not Sims 2, but Age of Empires 2?
Yeah.
Probably funny.
Just making an ICBM in the Middle Ages. Yeah, it's
is it an ICBM or is it a rock?
It's a rock, but it basically is like an ICBM.
It's like a Harlem Globetrotter doing a slam dunk from one continent to another.
A quarter of the map.
Jesus. Did you know that's how the Harlem Globetrotters move? Continent to continent?
Yeah, they just
slam dunking.
Themselves. Yeah. They do the chaos dunk.
We were at a
like
festival.
Charles Barkley shut up and jam Gaiden.
We were at a festival and everybody was like, and there was a bunch of, there was like 80 people in the parking lot when they seen this. And apparently flying through the sky were these red orbs. And they're like, UFOs, UFOs. I'm pretty confident it was a Globetrotter.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
Fucking UFO.
That'd be awesome.
Shit ain't real.
Guaranteed.
What is this? Some sort of fantasy land they're living in with UFOs? Literally Globetrotter.
It's like the X-Files, but instead of aliens, it's the Harlem Globetrotters.
They used
Mulder's like,
you know,
I want to believe, and then Scully's like, nah, there ain't no Harlem Globetrotters.
You are aware there used to be a cartoon where there were like the heroes in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been on Scooby-Doo multiple times too.
I got to meet the Globetrotters.
Get out of here, did you?
Oh, that's cool.
I did. I had somewhere, it was in my parents' house, but then their house got taken away. I have a basketball that has every single one of their signatures on it.
First off, you and I have to talk about who stole your parents' house. And secondly, that's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody came in like Carmen Sandiego, straight just nabbed your house.
If said one taught him how to spin a ball.
Get out of here!
So cool.
I want to live. What do I need to do to live in a world where Harlem Globetrotter can teach me how to spin a ball?
How can me and Jeff?
Yeah, not just me.
Cool
this guy too.
Yeah, because I've never met the Harlem Globetrotters. I want to
Neither
meet
of
them
us, myself nor this guy, have ever met the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah,
I was with
He has.
You know the owners of
Fuck him.
Valerios?
Yeah.
I do.
That's who
I used to work there
when I met him. I was with the owners of Valerios.
You got to hang out with the best pizza shop in Erie owners.
I don't know
And
about that one, Chief.
in my opinion, their
Yeah,
pizza's the best
that's
pizza in
fine.
Erie. I love
Me and
that
their
pizza.
oldest son went to school together. Yeah,
I'm finding it hard not to hate you right now.
Mike
Oh,
Valerio.
Yeah.
We're the same age. We went to school together, and so yeah,
Shit,
I
dude.
went to them, and I went to go hang out with him. Went to go see a Globetrotters game.
I want to go. Well,
I want to go see a Globetrotters game with Mike Valerio.
no wonder your ass always looks so happy. You're meeting Globetrotters. I remember when I first met this dude. You know who this motherfucker looked like when he was a young man? You ever see My Hero Academia? He looks like the dude that
fucking
could.
Deku.
Yeah, the guy who could like tip through the planet, like who can teleport through walls and shit.
Oh yeah.
No, not Deku, not Deku.
Oh, fuck. What's his name? The
guy that
other one.
most closely resembles the main hero.
I don't know. So where I am
How's
in
his
the
name?
anime is nowhere near that part. I just met him, so I haven't really watched it in years.
Great character. He's one of my favorite
Oh,
characters. There's so much
I've been seeing
foreshadowing. Dude, there's so much foreshadowing that he dies. And it really bothers me a lot.
He's a part of like the big three or something like that.
Yeah.
Big three or the big four.
He's the big blonde guy. That is who Walker reminded me of when I first met his ass. Just a giant smiling goofball walking around, but superior to everybody while humble at the same time. Yeah. Just doing his best.
Since
Admire you bastard.
Since we're talking about meeting, I guess, famous people, former NHL hockey player Brad Boyes fucking leveled me in elementary school.
Get out of here.
Back when he played for the Otters, I was in elementary school.
I almost got into
came to my school.
Fight with a bunch of
and
Otters once.
We played hockey, and he just happened to not notice me come by, and he just fucking leveled my ass, and I got season tickets to the Otters.
There you go.
There you go. I almost got in a fist fight with a bunch of Otters. Me and like 3 of my friends, because they were practicing at the stadium thing that's down there.
Yeah.
And me and my buddies were rollerblading outside. Like, we used to do handrails and big gaps and that type of fun stuff. One time they came out and they were talking shit, so we started to talk shit back. And yeah, it escalated pretty quick, actually.
Those are kids. Like, how long ago was this?
I was a kid too. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I was gonna say, because it's like, you do know that these are children, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can just see you modern day, modern day Jeff,
I don't want to hear it.
modern day
Right.
Jeff, just being like, all right, I'm about to teach these little fucks a lesson.
I'm about to go fucking throw hands with these guys. No, they're fucking
right.
teenagers about to go to the
Yeah, right. A bunch of
they're
fucking
fine.
high school hockey players versus me.
Yeah, so we gotta toughen them up. They're about to go to the NHL and get their ass kicked, so we gotta start early, you know.
That's how that happened.
I met Connor McDavid.
But I'll explain to the
served him a beer.
nurse.
I've also met him too, but I've served him a beer at a Seawolves game.
Really, that's awesome.
He's still underage. I don't care. He was like 17. He was throwing
Jesus
out the
Christ.
first pitch at a Seawolves game, and I just happened to be volunteering for something. And he was walking up,
If I stop talking about
and
this.
it was a buck night.
Oh, this is years ago.
Yeah, this is years ago. It's fine. It's a buck night, and he's like, "Yeah, can I get a Bud Light, please?" And I'm like, "You're Connor McDavid, right?" And he goes, "No." And I'm like, "I got you, fam."
We all know you're about to be number 1 in the NHL draft.
I look at him. I look at him dead in the eyes, and I kind of squint. And I'm like, "I got you, man. Don't worry." He came back like a few more times. I'm like, "I just served a 17-year-old alcohol."
Yeah, that motherfucker at 17 went to the NHL. He's like, screw my senior year and screw college. I'm going
No,
to
he
make.
went. He was 18.
He was 18, yeah. Yeah, but he made 50. He signed for like it was like $100 million at 18 years old.
Yeah, he's the best goddamn player in the league right now.
Bro, like,
He makes these professional players look like children.
who legitimately needs any education if you can hockey that hard?
Exactly.
I suppose.
Fucking gift when you're the next Wayne Gretzky.
Right.
Who cares about education?
Right.
That was true though.
Nuts.
Oh no. So
Hey.
what are you, anything else, James? Actually,
No, that's it. Yeah, I was about to toss it over to you, Walker. Actually, since you usually go last, I'll have you go second.
For myself, watched Super Bowl.
Yep.
Watched
Oh yeah, we
Tom
watched
Brady
Super
win
Bowl
his
too.
7th championship.
It's
Me
insane.
and Mark last night played some Sea of Queebs. Some Sea of Thieves. Slow night.
A slow week.
It was weird. Like it didn't seem like we did a lot, but we ended up making like $50,000+ We found a skull that was worth $10,000.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That game's a lot of fun if you haven't played it. Sea of Thieves, it's a good time. Now, what did they do? They just updated it. What did they add? What is this thing that they've added?
Season 1.
What does that mean?
It's like Fortnite.
So yeah, you know how you have Call of Duty, Fortnite, where you level, or I don't know if Overwatch has it, but where you basically you have level 1 to 100, and basically the more you do, the more you unlock cosmetic wise. You unlock skins for your ship, pirate skins, emotes, free, you unlock different quests that are only be able to unlock if you have the season pass.
Now, does this cost monies to get the season pass?
$10.
Can you? Is it now? If I don't want to pay for the season pass, can I still have a good time with you?
Yeah, you can still do the season pass. You just don't unlock the levels as fast.
Do I still get to go on the cool little adventure that you are going on?
Yeah, you can still do everything, but the reason why you get the season passes is you get double the perks. So you still get everything. Like if you don't pay for it, and I do, you still get all the same shit that I do. I just get it twice as fast. So you have to wait to get like a skin, like a really cool skin. Well, I may have it a couple days, if not a week before you, because I level up faster because I bought the season pass.
Sounds like a cash grab. Sounds dumb.
Yeah, that's pretty much what all the seasons are. Like Apex has it, Fortnite. It's a battle pass.
Okay.
It's called the Plunder Pass. There is daily events. So, like one of the event that I did the other day was go find a king's chair and sit in it, and I got 100 doubloons.
Oh, like that one
That's kind of neat.
Like the one time I did. Jeff, were you a part of it?
What?
It was
when we did that when we met those like complete strangers.
And you went around the whole map.
Sea of Thieves. Yeah, we went around the whole map. It was like us, and then I think it was me, Mitchell, Mark, and I thought it was you, Jeff. And we all just kind of hung out with these complete randos, and they all joined my Discord and everything.
Yeah, because I was playing and I got off, and then you guys kept playing, and you guys met that other team, and they took you around to like the king's chair and shit.
Oh yeah, we did the we did the that one quest like 4 times.
Shroud Breaker.
Is it the Shroud Breaker?
Yeah, the tall tale.
Yeah, it was the one. Okay, I don't know.
It was a tall tale mission. It was like super long.
Yeah, it was the one. It was the one where you had to get all the lights. You had to get all the flames, the different colored flames.
It was
the Fort of the Damned.
Okay,
it was before that.
So I don't think I was a part of your group because I might have
found another people.
I was in a different group where we did the Fort of the Damned like 4 times. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. And you made just a fucking gajillion dollars.
I really did. I bought a whole new ship basically that night. I painted the fuck out of it.
So they have new missions, new people, new things that you can do. So now they have ways to level up. Like if you kill 50 skeletons, you can gain a level, or kill 3 skeletons with the bomb, things like that. So there's different things you can do now that give you different ways, because you know how you have like the ultimate goal is to be a pirate legend. You become level 50 on 3 of the things.
Yeah.
So now there's another level if you complete all of the missions in
the Tall Tale.
The season.
The season. Oh, and the season pass. Okay.
Yeah, and now they have Fright Night Fridays. Every Friday they do basically you get double XP, double points, double rewards, double cash. And there's special secret missions every Friday night in Sea of Thieves now.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
That sounds neat.
Like the ghost ships.
That sounds like a promotion that a very local sports team will hold in like the month of October.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Every Friday they have Fright Night Fridays, and every day at 2 p.m., 4 p.m., and 6 p.m. they have double XP hours. So from 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and then 6 to 7, they have double XP hours and double loot.
Okay, so they're clearly taking from the Pokemon Go handbook here.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the shit they be doing all the time.
any of like the free to play model games.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more missions now.
Oh, you're cut out.
There's a lot more things you can do to go past a pirate legend.
Okay. Opinion
There's a lot
piece.
of-
Question
What?
for you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
So a lot more games are going to this mobile
Battle
passes, like these very mobile feeling strategies. Do you think this is? I kind of like it. I'll be honest. I really kind of dig. For instance, as you guys are aware, Pokemon Go is my jam. I like the idea of being able to throw them a couple bucks once a month, and be able to participate in some kind of cool thing.
Well, that's why they can do these events now every Friday and stuff, because people are paying and they can expand the servers.
Yeah,
Right.
whenever when it's done right, it can be a pretty, depending on the game, it can be a good business model.
Okay.
And also, they stopped updating the arena. The arena is going to be going away.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are they getting rid of the arena?
To put the main focus on the actual game. And I don't know if the arena just wasn't well received or well played. Because remember the one day we all played? We were in the lobby for like 20 minutes.
Right. I do
So-
recall that.
So I think that was a piece of it. Just not many people played, unfortunately. And so I think that's why they want to put their big focus onto the actual game itself in the new season. So that's what their main focus on. So it's pretty cool. I watched.
I had a lot of fun, by the way, doing that.
Hmm?
That shit was a good time.
Yeah,
took
they
out-
probably just won't update it. They probably will still have it around. They just won't do any updates or anything for it.
Yeah, they're not expanding anymore. They'll leave it there, but they're not doing anything.
It took away a lot of the anxiety of, it just took away a lot of the anxiety of worrying about ships attacking you because you just
Yeah, 'cause
yeeted
you kinda
yourself
sign
into
up for
battle. Yeah,
Yeah,
You kind of signed up for it at that point.
right.
yeah. You don't have to worry about having thousands of dollars of fucking loot on your ship to be destroyed in 10 seconds and it's all gone.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we didn't really run interference with really anything or anybody when we played. It was a quiet, subtle. We didn't really do anything extreme, but we did enough. We made a shit ton of money.
Good.
So,
Good.
yeah,
Good.
those are always the fun nights. And obviously, there's different missions now to even add on to it. So, but I watched all the Matrix movies. Why?
Oh
I don't
wow.
know.
Why? Yeah.
I don't know.
There's only one Matrix movie.
I watched all
It's
three
the
of them
first
last
one.
week.
Oh,
I
so
don't
you
know.
didn't watch the Animatrix? Okay.
No, I didn't watch the
Now on the
Animatrix.
fourth one.
I liked the Animatrix.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I've never actually watched it, to be honest.
Pretty
It's
good.
what is it? 3 or 4 stories set
Something
in
like
the
that.
set in the universe.
Yeah.
It's funny the subtle things that you miss watching it, because it's been a year since I've watched 2 and
Yeah.
3. Like the little things that like you missed when compared to like watching it when you're younger, you understand it more.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you've already seen it, so you're kind of looking out for stuff. Like I really like watching movies multiple times, especially if it's one that I like, to see some of like the little subtleties that they have.
Oh yeah,
My aunt says that every time she watches The Labyrinth, the David Bowie one,
yeah.
every time she watches that, she
David
sees
Bowie with
something.
his massive bulge.
She sees something she hasn't noticed in it before.
Yeah, other than that, I didn't really do too much of anything in the
Been a
past 2
weird
weeks.
couple weeks.
Yeah, it really has been. I haven't really played much of anything, watched much of anything. Fun watching a bunch of TikTok, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
Bro, TikTok
really about
is
it.
a straight wormhole, dude.
Mhm.
I was super reluctant to get into the TikTok thing, but
so was I.
it is. Isn't it good? And you know what? I think it's like, I legitimately think it's the fastest way to consume knowledge presently, dude. Like,
Mhm.
it is a pretty cool thing. And you
Well,
can
because there's different
choose.
things that you can sign up for. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you could choose to allow it to be toxic as shit if you want. And I have multiple, like most of us, we have 100 emails, right? So like I got three
Yeah, I got too many
different
goddamn emails.
right. So but I got three different emails attached to my TikTok. So I got one where I see only one thing, I got one where I see only another thing, and I got one where one's basically just video games. The other one is literally just conspiracy theories, and the last one is just cute girls dancing around. It's wonderful, you know. So
That's
it's like
almost exactly how my Twitter game is. It's like I have my main account where it's strictly business. I have and memes, lots of memes. I have the podcast Twitter account, and then I have my porn one where I just retweet a bunch of hentai.
There you go.
it's
Walker,
like there's a lot of
if you've noticed that the old People I Hate Studios Twitter account blocks you, that's why.
Yep.
I don't want to subjugate my friends to that.
Well, you should. I hope I'm not blocked.
No, he's making it so you can't see his hentai. But yeah, it's just because there's a lot of education that like you can look up like what if and shit. Like there's some good shit on there.
So here's
like
5-minute
crafts.
Here's one for you.
Oh fuck 5-minute crafts.
Here's a good one for you.
Fuck them.
What we got?
They're not crafts.
I didn't know about Project Gateway or whatever it is.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen the stuff on that?
Yeah.
It was like the CIA experimenting with psychic powers and such.
Mhm.
Well, there's this one where it's like if you have a part of your body that's in pain, you focus your energy on that part of the body and you say 555 55515. And I did that the other day while I was lifting. And it fucking worked, dude. The pain
That's weird.
slowly started. Like I'm doing my lifts, and I'm looking at. I'm not really looking because you don't want to turn your head or nothing. Actually, I was doing a leg workout and leg extensions, and I was just looking at them and focusing on saying that, meditating that thought, dude. And I was able to excel significantly to the point where half an hour later I was puking because I went way too hard. Like way too hard. For like a half an hour, dude. I was so nauseous. Like extra nauseous. But like you said, it's a really cool way of consuming knowledge. Especially like the really cool like little cooking videos and shit.
Yep.
Those are neat.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of puking while you're working out, what have you done the past week, Schroeder?
That was one of the things I did. I did that. I did that last Friday. That was a terrible half an hour.
Yeah, puking no matter what isn't fun.
Yeah, so but other than that, I've just been extra super busy. Actually, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, honestly. Pokemon Go, running around quite a bit, exploring the city, seeing things that I've yet to see. Had no idea were even there. Like Mercer's High School.
Oh yeah.
Didn't know.
Yeah,
I've
you
never even
knew
seen
about
it.
Mercer's Prep?
No, I knew about it, but I didn't know. I never even seen it.
Oh.
I drove past it the other day because there was something shiny up there. There was something up there, but yeah, didn't know that's where the school was behind the college. Had no idea there was a high school up there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that. Been super active doing that, by the way. There was Roselia Community Day the other day.
You were out that way. You should have said hi to Mike Zach. He lives right by there.
Okay.
He lives right by Hayes, like right across the street from Hayes.
Oh. Didn't know that. But
Yeah.
so that was a thing. Roselia Community Day was the other day.
How was that?
I got my first shundo. My first
Nice.
shiny hundo. Bro.
Nice.
And it's a Roselia, which is funny because I've been wanting the shiny of that for a long time, actually. And I was just saying to Jerome the other day that before we even knew community, that it had a community day coming up. I will get it when I'm meant to get it. You know, it was
what?
like, and then boom, a shiny hundo.
It was fate.
Yes.
Fate
So
came in and said, "Listen, you're getting a shiny one, and it's gonna be a good one."
yes, but I'll tell you what, man, the streets are doing quite a number to the truck. My heavens, I don't know if I fixed this or if it happened since the last time we spoke, but I blew a shock in half.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Well, the streets down on the lower like east and west side are really bad.
Oh yeah, they're shitty.
They don't plow them right. They like,
They barely do their job.
bro.
Why do I pay my taxes?
Bro, goo goo
That-
goo 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 goo
that-
goo the
that's
whole
been
way,
like-
man.
That's basically been my motto this winter. It's like, why the fuck do I pay my taxes?
Crazy.
They're just gonna leave this. If they're gonna leave the roads this shitty.
Yeah, they tend to be super duper bad, dude.
Perfect.
Like on an unreal level. But I've had quite a bit of luck lately playing it. I've gotten quite a few of those there hundos and such. Right now I'm trying to load up the map thingy and it's being a butthole. It's not working at all.
Yeah, big old butthole.
Truth.
Let me sniff your butthole.
What else have I been up to? Played Devour the other night with Piff. That was pretty fun.
Devour? What is that?
Yes, Devour. It kind of has a Phasmophobia vibe to it. However, you are exercising the ghost this time. So when we played the other day, we had to hunt down. So it starts you at this. Oh, Mark picked it up too. That's actually, I was invited to play it this evening as well. But hold on, I got this thing happening over here. Jesus Louises, we could just work.
Jesus Louises,
I know.
Margaritas.
True, in the funky fetus. Oh my gosh.
Let's give out his funky fetus.
Ah. So it basically, you play the you're a very cultist looking character. You are in like a robe, and the demon is in the building like in the other game, except it's your job to exorcise it. So while you're accomplishing the exorcism by acquiring the goods needed to accomplish said exorcism, you are being hunted by this ghost lady. But it's really fucking dumb when it starts, because she's literally just standing there in the building. Like, you walk in and she's just standing there, and she's like slowly meandering towards you, all creepy, zombie monster like. And as you successfully accomplish steps to the ritual that will vanquish her, she gets pissed and she starts chasing you all over the place, dude. It's pretty funny. We played
this too if someone's trying to exercise me.
You know? So like, we played last night and we were able to get up to step, I don't remember how many there were. There was one more thing we had to do. And then we all failed in the worst. There's just like, there was no good reason that we should have lost. Like, we all just, everything fell apart right at the end. We all split up. You know, they went over there, we went over there. The ghost was running her ass off, chasing us. Nobody was close enough to get the other person up, like, type shit. It was funny.
They had everything going for you. They had you in the fourth quarter, though.
Yep.
And they just ran away with it.
Yep, they kicked that field goal, like, it made it. But it was fun. It was a good time. That's probably what we'll be playing after this. It's janky, it's glitchy, it's fun, it's humorous.
Oh, I love it.
Other than that, my man, just been doing the gym thing a bunch.
Getting swole.
Oh, kinda more than I want to. My friend, I go with my friend, and he likes to go every 3 days, or he likes to go every other day. So we go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which is too much for me. I don't like going to the gym that much. I have no reason to. I don't see any reason I need to be that strong.
You don't want to get that swole. You don't want to.
There's no reason for it.
Like,
what am I fighting? Nothing.
Yeah.
An appetite. But
there you go.
What else did I do? Honestly, there's just been a lot of stuff going on in the Pokemon game. I've been pretty active on the Discord there. Been very productive. I've been producing graphics for like the events that are going on and things like that. Just working on pretty much just doing a lot of working on the Discord stuff for the most part.
There you go. Nice.
I do need to balance out the gaming thing just a little bit more, because I really haven't, dude. I haven't played a game since we played that game the other night. Like, I haven't even really sat at my computer, because I keep coming home and I sit down at my computer and I instantly get super tired for some reason. I don't know what the hell the deal is, man.
Yeah,
like
maybe because you're like sitting down,
Life.
like, you know that your body's like in a mode where it's like, okay, I can finally just relax and chill and vibe.
And I end up relaxing too hard or something, because if I don't keep moving, dude, I am getting stupid tired, and I'm asleep by 11:30. You guys jumped on to play Sea of Thieves last night, and my ass was asleep.
That's
Just
fine.
not
What was
normal.
it? Not yesterday, but the night before. What was that? Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. I like got
That's
home,
weird, huh?
8, fell asleep.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, eh? Eh?
Eh? Oh, tell me about it.
So, aside
Oh,
from
Jeff, I like your toque.
yeah, aside from playing a ass ton of Pokemon Go and just kind of working in that community a bit, really haven't been doing too much, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
wasting a lot of gas.
Wasting a lot of gas catching them Pokemans.
Yeah. I wish I did have more to say, but I've just been keeping myself busy with that and kind of peeking around at stock stuff. I kind of want to learn a little bit.
I'm up to. Let me know, because you could use like that shitty app called Robinhood. And we both get a free stock if you use my referral code.
Okay, I got a dude that's been using
I'm-
Fidelity. He's suggesting me to use that.
Oh, Fidelity's good, yeah. Fidelity's more of like, if you kind of know.
Yeah,
About
Robinhood's
stocks,
for beginners.
Yeah, Robinhood's like baby's first investing. I'm up to like $250 in Dogecoin, by the way.
That's awesome.
Nice. And
That's what helped.
that's about all I had going on this week, though. By the way, that's it. That's fucking cool, though, man. That you're doing well
Sounds
in Doge. I also got. Oh, last thing is I gotta make
Dogecoin.
plans to move down to where Walker is, so we can play Pokemon Go and be swelled together.
Fuck yeah. I can get ripped to shit, baby.
And then we'll
Wow.
both get into the wrestling thing. It'll
There
be
you go.
ridiculous.
Hell yeah. Walker, it would take you like a month
We'll
to
come
get
up-
back to like your swole self.
Right. We'll come up with some of the craziest backstories ever. Just to, like you're my dad somehow,
wait.
dude. Like
Dude, the way, like, me and you would be able to come up with some fucking elaborate stories that would just be
crazy.
fucking. It'd be so over. Everyone would be fucking in love with it.
Yeah.
Man, I should have bought Dogecoin. It would have dropped down to 3 cents. Dumb bitch.
I bought my average price for a Doge that I spent is a fourth of a penny.
I wish I knew
Damn.
anything about what you guys are talking about. Really. I mean, I know, but I
4,000th of a
don't.
penny.
It's cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
Yeah.
a new version of Bitcoin.
Fucking Elon Musk. He
I know. I seen
raising
him.
it to zip zooming it to the moon.
I
Let's
know.
go,
I saw him
baby.
tweet something today about it. I'm like, oh, that stock's going up.
Yeah, I got some money in. I got a good
Right now,
chunk
there
of
is
change in Doge. I got some money in Bitcoin.
10.8 billion people are invested in Dogecoin.
Jesus.
Keep going straight to the moon, baby. I'm gonna be rich.
Right. It's gonna be the primary currency on Mars with Elon Musk. That's what the cryptocurrency's for.
Well, do you want to give a quick shouty to our amazing Patreon?
Yeah. Massive shout out to Jeffrey Ryan for continuing his contributions to the Lockpick Guild. Thank you, Jeffrey Ryan.
Thank you, my dude. Oh.
And hey, we have a sponsor as well. Do you guys like comic books?
I do.
Do you like modern art?
I
Do you
that.
have bare walls in your home that require something to cover them up, like the dirty sluts they are? Well then, hey, go to Comically Framed on Etsy, where
I got mine
you can
behind.
get. Yeah, I got mine still right here. I'm too goddamn lazy to put it up. I still got mine right here. Yeah.
I have it hanging out under Pedro.
We have the illusion that it's up there. Yeah, go to Etsy.com/comically framed, where you can get some great comic books professionally framed
Super cool.
for a very decent price and free shipping. So that's Etsy.com/comically framed.
For the win.
So I only have one piece of movie news, which isn't really movie news, but kind of movie news. So I'll talk about it.
TV show news.
TV show news. So
Yeah, that's the Golden Globes, right? It's TV
yes.
show, right? So I thought.
yes. Well, it's movies too, both.
Oh god damn it! I can never get them straight.
So Golden
What about
Globes
the
is
Tony
both.
news?
Tony's is Broadway.
Yeah.
Emmys is just TVs. Golden Globes is both. Oscars is just movies. And then Grammys is music. And American Music Awards is music.
And Country Music Awards is music.
Yep. And American Country Award. Country has like 15 fucking award shows for some god known reason.
Yeah.
But anywho, I have some news of the good old Golden Globes, which happens on February 28th. And I just had a better one, but I must have closed out of it because it is right here in front of my face. I'm just stupid. Okay, so you're gonna notice a theme here of where these shows are being aired. So for best TV series, musical or comedy. First is Emily in Paris, a Netflix original TV show. Next, we have The Flight Attendant, an HBO Max original TV show. The Great, a Hulu original TV show.
I'm starting to see a pattern.
Ted, El Paso.
Ted? The show Ted?
Ted. No. Ted. Oh, it's Ted Lasso. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. It's an Apple TV Plus original TV show. Schitt's Creek. CBS Now original TV show. Best performance by an actor in a TV drama. Jason Bateman, Ozark. Jason Bateman, Ozark. A Netflix TV show.
Yep.
Josh O'Connor, The Crown, Netflix TV show. Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul, Netflix TV show.
Good old Bobathan Odenkirk.
Best performance by an actress in a limited TV or motion picture. Kate Blanchett, Mrs. America, a Netflix movie.
So what's gonna? All right. So what do you? All right. So what's gonna happen here? You think these?
Basically, Netflix,
Is the peacock
Amazon,
gonna die?
and Hulu.
Like, what are these people gonna do? They don't have any hits.
Yeah. So best director for Promising Young Woman, Focus Features. It's an indie film. Mank, a Netflix original TV movie. One Night in Miami, Amazon Studios. The Trial of the Chicago 7, a Netflix movie. And Oderlin, Searchlight Pictures, also is an independent movie. Best Actress in a Motion Picture Comedy, Maria Bakalova, Borat subsequent movie film, The Girl. Yeah, she is up for a Golden Globe for her performance in that movie.
Wow. I think that's the only time that's ever gonna happen. I still haven't seen that.
What?
The new Borat movie.
Really?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty
It was
funny.
It was
Actually,
hilarious.
There's some parts of it that were way cringe. Way cringe.
I thought we all agreed that we were gonna watch it together, but you know.
You weren't there. We all did watch
I wasn't. Did you really?
it. Yeah.
When the fuck was this? Why wasn't I invited?
You were
It's
invited.
like the first day it came out.
You were so invited.
What the fuck? No one told me.
You were off there beating your little pecker somewhere. I don't know what you were doing.
Well, that's not. I mean, I could have beat my pecker while I was on the fucking Discord call.
You usually are doing that.
That's true.
I don't know. You were totally. I don't remember why you weren't there. There was probably a very legitimate reason as to why you were there. I don't.
I think it was
because
it was like fucking. It was like midnight. Like it came out, and we're like, "Hey, want to watch it?" Best TV series drama, The Crown.
I feel fucking betrayed.
Love you.
I'm never watching that movie now. Fuck you guys.
What? Still gotta see it.
So another you'll see here. So best TV series drama, The Crown, a Netflix original TV show. Lovecraft Country, HBO Max original TV show. The Mandalorian, Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Ozark, Netflix. Ratchet, Netflix.
I have a feeling The Mandalorian's probably gonna sweep. Whatever. It's in.
Best actor in a motion picture musical comedy, Sacha Baron Cohen.
That's a very specific award.
Yeah. Borat movie, Amazon Prime. James Corden, The Prom, Netflix original movie. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Hamilton, Disney Plus original movie. Dev Patel, The Personal History of David Copperfield, an Amazon Prime movie. Andy Samberg for Palm Springs, a Hulu original movie. That's literally every single movie that is nominated for Best Comedy or Musical is a streaming platforms movie.
That's ridiculous. Well, yeah, because nothing came out in theaters.
Yep. Best Motion Picture Drama, The Father, by Sony Pictures. Sony Picture Classics, not even original Sony Pictures, Columbia. Mank, Netflix. And then The Trial of the Chicago 7, Netflix. Yeah, literally Netflix, HBO, Hulu, and Amazon. There is 90 people that have nominated. 79 out of the 90 people who are nominated or from a streaming platform.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It's absolutely insane. Yeah, best female actress performance in a TV musical, Emily in Paris, Netflix. Flight Attendant, HBO Max. The Great, Hulu. Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, Hulu. Schitt's Creek, CBS.
That playlist show's doing well?
Yeah.
What a weird concept for a show. What a strange concept.
And then the best movie, motion picture, musical or comedy, Borat, Hamilton, Palm Springs, Music, and The Prom. Those are the 5 nominated for Movie of the Year. Like, just to imagine what kind of year it's been that Borat is literally nominated for a Golden Globe for Movie of the Year.
What fucking timeline are we in?
Wow, James, that was perfect. That was a perfect way to end that laughter right there. That was, what fucking timeline are we in?
So
what did they do when they found that boson?
Like, listen, hold on, wait, listen to this, okay? When Borat 2 comes to Blu-ray and DVD, you're gonna see a sticker on it that says Golden Globe nominee.
Yep.
Think about it. Think about it.
Just fucking insane.
Somebody said that I remember seeing somewhere where it's starting to fix itself somehow. Something's going on where things are starting to go back to normal. We'll find out, dude. We'll find out, man. We'll see. I saw something the other day that was it was a TikTok actually. You know the movie? It was Mandela Effect. You know the movie Scary Movie?
Yeah.
And all right, finish this sentence. Holds a blanket up. I see.
Oh, all I can think of is I see dead people.
Okay, I see white people. Is the line from the
movie. Yeah.
Owens. One of the Owens brothers. He says, I see white people. Or, I see white people. They're all
I
around me.
remember that.
I remember seeing that. I remember that. It's not what the line is. It's not what the line is. Okay. It's not the fucking line. I see dead people.
Yep.
Bro, I've seen that movie several times. I know that's what he said. Why would the whole world know it is that if that's not what the hell he said?
Yep.
Well, no, because it's a parody on the Sixth Sense.
Yeah, on Sixth Sense. Yeah, I see that. I see white
dead people.
He says, I see white people.
Yeah.
They're all around me. It was funny. It was quirky. It was humorous. It's not the line, though. But everybody knows that's the line. I don't know, man. It's crazy. That something happened, and they fucking flipped that switch on that Hadron Collider, or they fucking hammered some atoms together, or.
But yeah, it's been a fucking year. So the best animated picture, you have The Croods, A New Age, which came to HBO Max, Onward, Disney Plus, Over the Moon, Netflix, Soul, Disney Plus, Wolf Walkers.
Okay, hold on, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So according to the Mandela Effect wiki, I see white people. This is all false. I see white people is the original phrase that has been changed and edited to appease today's current audience. If you have an original DVD or Google hard enough, you will see the original scene.
Look at them changing culture like that. What? They did it because of the racially charged climate we're in?
Hold on, let me play it for.
Are you serious?
For our lovely listeners. The original I see white people scene.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, I get it, but. Jeez. What if that's what all the Mandela effects were? Just like subtle changes they've made just to not offend people. Like it's Luke, I am your father.
So they edited it. They edited that part out for him to say, "I see dead people."
Okay. All right. Well, then good. I'm not crazy.
Good.
He said that. Oh, go ahead. Never mind.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying he said it, and I'm like, what? And I looked it up, and it was all changed. It was all different. I'm like, what the heck? Like, all right. So I'm not. All right. Cool.
No, it's not a Mandela effect. This is not a Mandela effect.
This is just
race.
What do you call that?
It's just editing.
Yep. Body. Luke, I am your parent. Just so that they don't offend men. Wait, no, that's not how that works. I don't give a fuck about men.
It's true.
What's up,
so, the next thing that I have that bridges between movies, TV shows, and news is a new Twitch series. Will teach you about ancient Egypt by exploring Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh, they're using that free like teaching tool.
Yep. For
Origins.
So the new series called Playing of the Past launches actually today. 3 academies will help you guide through Assassin's Creed Origins, explaining real life history of that time, what each artifact meant that you see, the sculptures, the pyramids, everything along those lines. It's a 6-part series. It started today, and you can rewatch them.
So all they're doing is just a long play of the Assassin's Creed Origins educational tool.
Exactly.
Because it does that.
Free roam the game without any people in it, walking around, showing you different areas and explaining what happened, why, and things along those lines.
Yeah, that's exactly how that is. That's the point of.
Well, they have but it's narrative now by 3 science professors or whatever that are going to be basically commentary.
Yeah, history majors. Yeah,
exactly. So that's interesting. So that'll be pretty cool. So if you're interested, go check it out.
Or you can download the game for free.
It's true, and do it yourself.
Yeah. The exact same experience.
True. So that's all I have for that side of news. James, if you start.
Oh fuck! Do I have news? I have a lot of goddamn news.
I bet you do.
And this isn't even from this week. This is all last week. All right. So Nintendo gets sued again. So another, as y'all remember, what was it? A few years ago, Nintendo got sued for the whole Joy-Con drift, where their Joy-Con controllers for the Nintendo Switch had a purposeful defect in them, where the analog stick would drift slightly over time. And they had to do it was a whole class action lawsuit. They gave free repairs for those Joy-Cons, all that good stuff. It looks like a Canadian firm is also filing a new class action lawsuit over Nintendo Joy-Con drift. So that's something. Microsoft had their earnings call, and here's some of the things about it. Xbox Game Pass now has 18 million subscribers, according to Satya Nadella, during the Microsoft earnings call. $2 billion in revenue from third-party content this quarter, which leaves around $1.5 billion for first-party content / subscriptions. This is from Daniel Ahmed, by the way, from Twitter. He's a video games analyst that covers mainly China and Asia, but also does everything. 100 million Xbox Live monthly active users for PC, mobile, and console. The best launch month for a console was the Xbox Series S/X, and the Xbox Series X and S supply will be constrained through the end of the quarter at the minimum, the quarter ending March 31st. So yeah, they did pretty good. Hitman 3 is also doing pretty well. Hitman 3 came out not too long ago, and according to developers IO Interactive, where is it? This is according to GamesIndustry.biz. Essentially, it made its money back already in like the first few days. So good on them. PS Plus games for February. We're already in the midst of February, so that doesn't matter. New Call of Duty Zombies map has been announced. It is called Firebase Z. It's set in the jungles of Vietnam.
If you make it all the way to the end, there is a big motherfucker. Huge.
Yeah. The map will be released now. It's out now. Play it, I guess.
Yeah, it's already out. People have been playing it, and once you make it to the final boss...
What happens when you make it to the final boss?
This is why I was fucking pissed off.
Essentially, the guy's as big as a city, and he just starts basically walking towards you, and you have to fucking just annihilate him before he gets you, otherwise he kills you.
Oh. That's fun.
This next one I call Elon Musk is a madman and needs to be stopped. So they added 2 new games to the Tesla. They added Witcher 3 Wild Hunt and Cyberpunk.
Is Doom already on it?
Oh, Doom's been on it.
That's probably the first game, yeah.
Yeah, Doom's been on it since day one.
Well, Cyberpunk makes sense because they were all in, like, a Cybertruck.
Right? the one that they hit with the hammer and the window broke?
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genius. Genius!
So, apparently, according to Tesla, the new Model S will use 10 teraflops of processing power to play the latest games. To put this into perspective, the PS5 has 10.28 teraflops of power, and the Series X has 12 teraflops, which we all know teraflops don't matter. Sonic is getting a new voice actor. Roger Craig Smith, who has been the voice actor for Sonic for pretty much forever, is stepping down.
I hope it's Ben Schwartz.
No, that's too expensive.
The actor from Sonic the movie.
He's too expensive. You don't have to pay voice actors a whole lot. For over 10, this is a quote from Sega themselves. For over 10 years, Roger Craig Smith has been an integral part of the Sega family. He's brought the voice of Sonic to life, and we are forever grateful for his never-ending enthusiasm in helping the community and spreading joy. Thank you, Roger, for all you've done for Sonic. And to quote Roger Craig Smith, "Welp, 10 years, amazing run. Onward to new zones. Much love to the fans who have been so kind. It's been an honor." So, here's to you, Roger Craig Smith. Here's to you, man. Here's to you on your new adventures.
It would be cool though to see
the voice of Sonic
fucking what the hell was his name for Parks and Rec? Fuck.
What Ralphio?
Yeah, John Ralphio.
Yeah.
Because he
Whatever
plays.
you say.
Because he plays Sonic in the voice of Sonic in the movie,
Right.
and I thought he did really well.
I haven't seen it yet.
You know who also did the
Shame.
voice of Sonic?
I know.
Steve Urkel.
You're a liar.
Really?
Yeah, during the original '90s cartoon.
That's
That was
cool.
Steve Urkel.
Huh.
Fun fact.
Supposedly, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is going to be released next year, so
That's cool.
Oh,
I can't wait for that.
you know what I heard was released?
good old Tails, baby.
Scott Pilgrim game I heard got released.
Yeah, it got a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I need to download that. Like, I know what I'm playing this week for sure.
You ever get like, you ever drink something and it gets like, it goes down the wrong tube, and then you're like constantly coughing for like 8 hours?
Yeah, just mute your mic real quick and just that shit away.
Yeah.
Yeah, do what Mark did and you yodel that shit out of your throat.
Yeah, just yodel that shit out. We got some sad news.
No.
Resident Evil Village voice actor Jeanette Mouse passed away at age 39
Jeez.
due to complications associated with colon cancer. She's going to be on a variety of characters in the upcoming Resident Evil Village, including the witches seen in the promotional video.
Cancer is-
Capcom R&D 1, the main Capcom studio, tweeted out, "We here at Capcom R&D 1 are deeply saddened to hear about the passing of Jeanette Mouse, the talented actress who helped bring several different characters, including our witches, to the world of Resident Evil Village. Our hearts goes out to her loved ones and family."
Got a bunch of people going because of cancer, man. Dude from Saved by the Bell just recently passed away.
Screech.
Yep.
Yeah, Screech just passed.
There was another actor that passed away. Who was it that just recently passed away? Or I heard about passing away not too long ago. I don't know. I just cancer, man.
Yeah.
How have we not beaten this yet? We live in the fucking future.
I know, right?
Jesus.
I could tell you why, but it's not suitable for this podcast. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah, we'll save it for Kitsune's podcast.
Yeah. So, her fiance, was it husband or fiance? Her fiance, Dusty Warren, set up a GoFundMe page after her April diagnosis. So if you go to GoFundMe and you look up "Help Jeanette Kick Cancer's Ass,"
Nice.
you'll be able to
Help
donate.
kick its ass.
Bleeding Edge was a video game that came out that no one really cared about. It's from Ninja Theory, the company that made Hellblade. Yeah, it was their like hero shooter. No one really played it. I think I played it like twice. I didn't think it was that great. I think Mark played it once. He said it wasn't great. It's been closed down. On to the next news. Latest Nintendo Switch sales figures. I know this because I got a nice little thing from Nintendo because I invested a little bit into the Nintendo stock. They go, "Hey, we overperformed this year." Go fucking figure. We overperformed this year. We're gonna give a little bit back to our investors. I was like, sweet, buy more stock. Nintendo Switch is now at 79. This is as of the 2nd, so this is pretty old. It's probably way higher than that. It's at 79.87 million consoles sold, which is enough to beat the Nintendo 3DS, which was at 75.94 million consoles sold. So to put this into perspective, this is again from Daniel Ahmed, our good friend. After 46 months of it being on the market, here's how it compares to other Nintendo consoles. So the Nintendo DS reigns supreme at 83 million units sold. The Nintendo Wii at 75 million units sold. The Nintendo Switch at 79.9 million sold. The 3DS was at 50 million. And the Nintendo Wii U, well, that was at 13 million units sold.
Not bad.
And then other things, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity has sold 3.5 million copies. Pikmin 3 Deluxe sold 1.94 million copies. And surprisingly, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, the AR-powered Mario Kart game, sold over 1 million units. That's pretty cool. And then they have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has sold 33.41 million copies. And then Animal Crossing New Horizons is at 31.18 million copies.
Nice.
According to doing the maths, 40% of all Nintendo Switch owners has bought a copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
That makes sense. It's a great game, though.
And the company, according to Nintendo's coffers, their financial men, the company is having a hugely successful year. The operating profits is up 98% year over year to, this is from Eurogamer, so it's in grand British pounds. It's up to 3.6 billion pounds.
Jesus. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Speaking of crazy, MLB 21 The Show was announced this past week on February 1st. Yeah, the new MLB The Show 21, the latest in PlayStation Studios and San Diego Studios baseball franchise game.
Huh.
So why is this making the news, you guys may ask?
Why?
This PlayStation made video game. Why is this making news? Because it's coming out on the Xbox One and Xbox Series consoles.
Nice.
That's funny.
So, yeah, it's going to come out on PS4, PS5, and for the first time ever, Xbox family of consoles. Let me tell you something real quick here.
I'm listening.
Seeing the disgusting Xbox One box art that makes it super confusing whether you're buying the Series X version or the Xbox One version. But seeing that with a fucking PlayStation logo just slapped on the bottom right of the case.
Yeah, I see that.
Is the weirdest thing in the history of forever, and my mind keeps thinking it's fake. It's like all those times about people making those mock-up things of like Mario Kart on PlayStation 2. But the story behind that is that they had to do cross-platform now. Due to their licensing with the MLB, they forced them to do cross-platform, which is good because Xbox does not have a baseball simulation game.
I didn't even know that.
Really yeah. So that's cool. It's also going to feature cross-platform and cross-generation play as well.
Cross-generation play?
Yeah. So if you're playing on PlayStation 5, you can play with people on Xbox One or PS4.
That's
and
pretty
vice
cool.
versa. Yeah.
Well, it's just a baseball game. You wouldn't think there'd be a whole lot of.
Just looks pretty.
Yeah. You think it'd be too much crazy.
Them higher polygons, yo.
Them is some fancy ass polygons y'all got there.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks about it is that there's no word that if you buy like the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One version, you do, at least as of right now, you do not get the upgrade for free to the latest generation consoles, which is super shitty. That needs to be stopped right goddamn now. It would be shitty if it wasn't that these consoles were so hard to find and get a hold of. But now that these consoles are so hard to find, it's atrocious and there's no excuse. Everyone does it. Sony doesn't. fuck off, Sony.
Well, they've always said that they're not really. I mean, haven't they been the last missing piece of that puzzle? Like, they just don't want to get on board. They've never been for that.
Yeah. No.
Now, weren't they the ones that were suing people for modifying their systems? Weren't they the ones doing that?
Yeah, they were doing it in Nintendo.
Nintendo was too?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know Nintendo was doing that.
Nintendo doesn't like that at all.
Well,
Nintendo will sue you for making a fan game.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. They'll send
Jesus Christ.
They have no problem sending you a cease and desist.
Did not know that.
Okay, this is something I like to call, Stadia.
Boy.
So the Google Stadia has been nothing short of but a fucking dumpster fire since it came out.
Right.
From being too damn expensive to needing a very expensive Chromecast device to plug into your TV that may or may not catch on fire while you're playing. And their only solution is just pop the casing off. It'll be fine. To laggy gameplay, to their servers not being up to snuff. You know, the list goes on and on and on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Google has announced that they are shutting down their in-house Stadia game development studio. They're going to be focusing on getting third-party games onto the Stadia. So, hey, it's just a matter of time. That doomsday clock's ticking for Google Stadia. One of my favorite games to come out in the past few years, Judgment, the Yakuza spinoff, or, you know, the much fucking cooler name in Japan, Judge Eyes, is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Stadia in April. So you know your boy is going to buy this game again and play through it again.
That does not surprise me.
You know your boy's gonna spend another 5 hours playing Virtual Fighter 5 in Judgment. You know your boy's gonna go on an 10-hour binge stream beating the fucking game.
That's what I want to hear.
Like last time. New games coming to the Game Pass. We can fuck off with that. Fine. We're already in the. Probably, in my opinion, the second biggest news to come from these past 2 weeks is it's back, baby.
What's that? What's back?
College football.
Oh, yeah, it is.
EA Sports has announced a brand new college football game is in the works called EA Sports College Football. Now, this is the first game, or the first game since 2013 that EA Sports made a college football game. They had issues with paying players, and there's a whole legal battle going on with whether college athletes should be compensated for their likenesses being used, which they ultimately won, and EA Sports had to pay out a lot of money to these athletes. So instead of spending money to license out these athletes' likenesses, they just decided, we're not going to do that anymore. We're just not going to make these games. Which led the price of one of my favorite sports games, NCAA Football 2014 by EA Sports, to skyrocket in price upwards of $200 for a PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game.
That's the way to do it.
Here's hoping that this new one, whenever it comes out, who knows when, will lower the price of that game. Hopefully this game's good and I won't have to buy it. I won't have to buy the older one, but, you know, we'll see how it be. And finally, in my opinion, the biggest news from past 2 weeks. Final Fantasy 14 is getting a brand new expansion.
Yeah, they are.
Hey?
It's called Endwalker, I think it was.
Yes.
I think that's Endwalker. And it looks rad as shit, and I can't wait. Oh my god, I watched it at work, and I could barely control myself the entire time. You have a healer class that shoots out sword lasers. You have paladins. And you have wizardy boys that have swords as well as wands. And it looks great. And the level cap goes up to 90. You got new jobs, new areas, level 90 cap, and a Stardew Valley mode. What else could you possibly want? Well, I got one thing for you. PlayStation 5.
Yeah, boy.
Final Fantasy XIV will be starting its transition over to the PlayStation 5 on April 13th during their beta period. This is the third generation of PlayStation consoles that this game will be on, starting off back on the PS3, going all the way up now to the PlayStation 5. It has been on as many PlayStation consoles as Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll be damned.
That's hard to... Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's hard to beat.
Yeah,
that is
pretty
hard to beat.
impressive. Heavens,
So,
dude.
you know your boy is going to be spending a lot of time playing Final Fantasy XIV again.
Excuse me.
You know your boy's going to lose his life because he's going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV again.
Of course.
You be safe. You be safe in there doing that
No, I won't. No.
thing.
No, I gotta holy people. I gotta holy people. Spam 5. Spam 5. Spam 5. Spam 5 until they're dead.
I'm here to make you feel better. Here's a clipboard.
And then also I need to I also need to get good at yanking people away from the boss because, you know, the assholes in the raid just don't know to avoid the AoE attack that the boss is doing, so I gotta yank them out of the way into my Healy bubble that I specifically put down so they can just tank the hits, no fucking issue. But no, this little asshole has to go run around and try to play a hero, try to play Leroy Jenkins.
You can
Well, bitch,
literally
I'm sick
pull
and
people
tired
like
of
that?
What?
You can literally yoink people like that?
Yeah, the healer class, the white mage, has an ability where you just scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here. You're not getting away from me, buddy. You're staying right here, you asshole.
That's actually really funny.
You're a ranged DPS. Why the fuck are you that close to the raid boss? We've been doing this for 2 goddamn hours.
He's like, I just want to be done. 2 hours? I know raid fights go on for way longer than that.
I've had some raids go on for a hot minute.
I played a couple.
When I got started into when me and my buddy Ramon got started into 14, we played with John Luke once. Our good buddy John Luke. And you know, we're having a great time. Ramon comes up to me at work the next day. And he goes, "Man, playing with John Luke was so pleasant." He's like, "Okay, hey, you got to do this right here. Okay, go do this. Oh, you know, you fell. Okay, here, this is what you got to do now. Yeah, this, that, and the other thing." He's like, "It was so pleasant to play with."
He does have a
I'm
really
like, "Oh."
nice calming voice when you're playing with him.
Yeah. So then I go back and I tell him, I'm like, "Yo, man, Ramon just told me how pleasant it was playing 14 with you. It was great." John Luke looks at me. He goes, "Yeah, it's very pleasant playing with me until we're like 5 times you've carded at the end of a dungeon and we've been playing for an hour and a half. I don't get pleasant after that." You do not know the fucking struggles of playing an MMO and getting to like the final part of this long ass dungeon only for a few idiots just to keep dying and keep dying and prolonging the fight because we don't have enough DPS to get him over before he starts his cycle of attacks again. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm having Vietnam flashbacks.
We'll knock it off.
That's what you're doing.
Fucking ruby weapon. Can eat my dick.
Well,
That's all I have for news.
Well, myself. Do you have anything, Schroeder? Actually, you go first.
dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't really have anything other than Pokemon stuff. So, you want to know what's going on? I'm not even gonna go. No, there's too much. They go too hard. They go too hard. They go too hard. They literally go hard as fuck for like a week, and then you get a day off. And then it's like, whoop, another event. Clear out your bag. Make room for 1,000 Pokemon. Stupid. I hate it. The event just ended. I one day I'm doing this instead of clearing out my Pokemon bag right now. That's what I would be doing if we weren't doing this. Because I have 3,000 Pokemon. I got an award the other day, or a little challenge complete badge. 50,000 Pokemon I've got. Which means 50,000.
Jesus Christ.
That means 47,000 Pokemon I've deleted. That's a lot of chicken nuggets.
Delete.
Yes. Like,
Delete.
it's too many. Too many. But I did get a shiny Rosalia, which was dope. And it was 100%. A Hundo Rosalia. It's my first shiny 100, actually, which was super cool.
Did you call it like a shundo?
Yeah, they call those shundos, yeah. Yep, very, very, very rare. I guess like I have a few little things to kind of point out with it for those that might be interested. If you hear this event, or by the time you hear this, it'll probably be going on. But the Lunar New Year event is coming up. It's gonna have a lot of red Pokemon. There's also a lot of focus, it seems, on trading with your friends. They're actually increasing the trading range to 40 kilometers instead of 5. And
wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Well, they've been beta testing it for a while, so I think this is the first. I think this is the first time they're like promoting it, right? So they've tested it for a while, and I think this is like their first big test, first mass release of the 40-kilometer trading distance, which is great because I have a ton of like super rare Pokemon that I've just been sitting on for trade value. So I'm going to take full advantage of that. You also have significantly higher chances of lucky friends. So that's lucky Pokemon, which have a base stat of, in their IVs of, I want to say it's at least 10, 10, 10. It might be 11, 11, 11, or 12, 12, 12. I think it might be 12, 12, 12, actually, is lucky friends. I might be wrong on that, though, but it's something like that as far as the IVs go. So that's like the big thing that they're kind of pushing this week. And I believe the reason they're pushing for this is because next weekend is the Pokemon Go Kanto Tour Fest celebration. Mm-hmm. So it's sort of like it's a $15, I think, thing to even participate. But what they've done for the event is they have made every Pokemon from the original 150 Kanto series shiny. Every one of them have shiny potential now. And you have to choose if you're going to be on the red team or the green team. And green team has specific shiny potential, while the red team has other shiny potential. So I have to actually find
Pokemon, like Pokemon Red and Green from the Game Boy Advance.
That is the whole idea to it, yeah. So certain ones are going to, like, for instance, I want to say it's Kabutops is shiny potential in, I think, the green one, where Ammonite is in the red one.
Oh, so yeah, it's just like the older games where I think you could only get that one in the respective games. Oh, that's interesting.
Rapidash is exclusive to one, while Drowsy is exclusive to the other. So that's going to be a thing. I have my damn heart set on Snorlax. I want a shiny Snorlax really bad. That is like one of my favorite Pokemon. So that's coming up this weekend, and it was like $15 to even participate in it. But I think that's why they have this event going on, is to try to get you to clear your bag out as much as you can. Because I looked at the lineup of what they have like spawning in the wild. There is nothing that's really that amazing. Honestly, it's It's a pretty from what I've seen so far, it appears to be, in my opinion, not a very. I mean, there's other people that are probably excited about it, but for me, it's not a very. I'm not super stoked about this event. The Kanto Tour sounds fun, but the present event being the Lunar New Year. I'm pulling it up now just so I can double check to see if there's any other details. It starts in 10 hours. The Lunar New Year event. What do we got here? Event exclusive research tasks, typical. Reward encounters with Mouth, Alolan Meowth, Galarian Meowth, Metadite, and Miltanks. You're the Ox. So obviously Taurus is going to be highlighted a lot.
Yeah.
Gifts will contain way more Pokeballs. See, a lot of this stuff is I feel like they're setting you up for the event. They're setting you up for the event this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Because they're really promoting gifts, Pokeballs, Lucky Friends. When you trade Pokemon, they'll be more likely to become lucky. From Monday the 8th till Monday the 15th, 40-kilometer trading distance. Bunch of standard stuff here, man. Nothing too crazy.
That's not bad at all.
Right, I mean the red Pokemon. So for the event, it's going to be a oversaturation of red Pokemon. The only one I would have to say that I'm kind of like looking forward to chasing down is Daramaku, because it's it's not a common one at all. Like I think I've only ever gotten those in at the Go Fest last year. I got a bunch of them. I think it's the only time I've ever gotten them. Yeah, but
not bad at all.
We got Krabby, Goldines, Sea Kings, Magmars, Magikarps. There is the Gyarados will be spawning, which is kind of neat. It costs 400 candy to evolve a Magikarp into a Gyarados.
So fucking expensive.
Yeah, so scooping one up. I mean, if you participated in the community event last fall, then you probably have a good one already. But this will be your chance to save yourself an ass ton of candy. There's even the potential to get a shiny Gyarados.
Really?
Yeah. Which is
that's
pretty
fucking
cool.
good.
Could you imagine getting the Shundo Gyarados? That'd be crazy.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
But Miltanks will be spawning, Metadites, Chimchars, Tepegs, Daramakus, and Fennekin's. So the only thing in this list that doesn't typically spawn is the Daramakus I don't think they spawn at all in this area. I think they might be regionally locked. And the Gyaradoses, which the benefit of that is it's saving you from having to catch over 100 Magikarp.
Yeah.
Eggs. Nothing too crazy in the eggs I'm seeing here. Nothing crazy in the 1 kilometers. It'd be cool to scoop up a shiny Ponyta out of one of them, but other than that, 1-star raids. We got Metadites, Caravanas, Duskalls, Scorpii, Daramakus, 3-star. Yeah, dude, there's nothing really too crazy going on. 5-star raids are going to have Latios and Latias, which is kind of neat. And appearing in Mega raids, Mega Gyarados.
What?
I've never even seen a Mega Gyarados. It's really stupid looking. It does.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it looks dumb as shit, honestly. But there's
Mega
going to be
Gyarados.
Mega Gyarados, Mega Amethyst, and Mega Pidgeot. So, not a bad. I don't know. I've never seen a Mega Gyarados though. That's.
Me neither.
There's a couple graphics here. Miltanks are still being highly promoted because they just dropped a shiny version of that. Lucky and trade. So yeah, a lot of. See, I'm looking at the graphic now, and it's like they got a highlight on more Pokeballs, more likely to become friends, more likely to receive lucky Pokemon, and distance rated. But
that's not bad.
Yeah. So it's clearly they're trying to promote the get rid of your stuff. The field research tasks are kind of dope. Send 3 gifts to get a Meowth. However, they got to send 10 gifts to friends to get the Alolan and the Galarian. It looks. It's actually kind of dope. Keep your eye out for the send 10 gifts one because the Alolan one actually has a shiny potential. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if you do choose to do that, make sure you stack those. So look for, because you only can send, I think, 50 or 40 gifts. I wonder if they're going to increase that event. It wouldn't surprise me if they increased it for the event. But
that'd be nice.
Yeah, if they wouldn't, it would very much surprise me if they didn't increase the gift exchange amount. Especially considering what they're trying to promote here. But yeah, you stack 3 of the send gifts, so you do it one time. You know, you send 10 gifts, you accomplish 3 tasks at once. So that you
That's
have
not bad.
Yeah, I mean, if it is 40, then you have the potential to get, what, 12?
Yeah.
So, over the course of the day, every day, and you have 5 days to do it. So,
Not horrible.
Yeah, it's not horrible chances. They're still not great odds, but, you know, there's worse. Then we got the Lunar New Year event timer research, which clearly seems to be focused on Gyarados. A lot of them give you Mega Candy, 20, 30, 50, and 100 for the various levels, 4 levels. Bunch of tasks, just a bunch of standard stuff. But if you want to look into it more, find the graphics for your respective Discord servers and things like that and whatnot. Leak Duck. Type into the Google search Leak Duck Pokemon Go, and you will find everything you need to know to prepare yourself for damn near anything that goes on. This is literally one of my main resources that I go to.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love hearing shit about those because it's so knowledgeable. Like, no, especially just hearing what's actually out there. There's a lot in Pokemon Go right now.
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about it the other day. How there's so many hooks. The game has ridiculous amounts of hooks, bro. Like, if you want to be just somebody who geocaches and explores the world around you, boom. If you want to, you know, chase hundos and try to just literally make the strongest army, like, get the best ones, you can do that. If you want to just specifically look for shinies, you can do that. If you want to play League and literally just battle other humans, you can do that. You know, if you want to have a buddy Pokemon and literally walk around taking really cool photos, you know, play with it creatively, you can do that. Like, oh, there's so many. You can have a buddy Pokemon now. You could have, you know, there's gift exchanging. There's lucky Pokemon. There's, you know, I was explaining to my dad the other day, and I kind of took away the idea of it being a kid's game with exchanging the word Pokemon with elementals.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically that's what they are. It's just a bunch of elemental creatures that have various elemental attacks, and every elemental has a defense, like has weaknesses and resistances, and you know, it's really the whole. I don't know. It's pretty fun. So that's why I play. I play because of the competitive league aspect to it.
Oh, 100%.
It's my favorite thing to do. Bro,
I get you outside and get you moving too.
Bro, I was telling my buddy the other day how before I started playing Go, I literally spent like 90% of my time in my computer chair.
Yep.
Like an unhealthy amount of time in my computer chair. Now I spend that time in my truck chair.
That's good.
That's nice.
Hey, it's still though.
At least it's getting me out of the house, I guess. I get to see these places. But in the spring and in the summer, and when it's not 22 degrees outside, -3 degrees at times, I will be running around outside a whole lot more.
Good.
Skip that.
Yeah, because there's a lot that game can do, and it gets you out. I honestly want to know collectively. There has to be a statistic somewhere since that game came, like. Because like the whole obesity thing with children, getting them outside playing more, like how that affected that number.
Right. And the thing too is, dude, I'm in the Erie Discord group, but I also have my own Discord group with it. And bro, last Friday night, the Discord server, it was something else. It was so funny, dude. There's like these Hasselhoff memes going on. Mm-hmm. So like I posted Hasselhoff running down the beach. I cropped it so that it was him being caught, you know, in the Pokeball. And then they're like, yeah, but where's the shiny? And I fucking posted a picture where he's naked, but he's got puppies all over him, and he's just like in this laying down pose. And
chilling.
I put that as the shiny Pokemon, dude. It was so funny. But yeah, that's the other thing too, man. If you have a community or you're in a community, it's a good thing. We were I didn't really dig too much into it, but they were talking about like renting a van and getting a bunch of. Could you imagine, like, getting like 6 people in a case? And
fucking amazing.
And some drinks, and then have somebody else drive. Of course, get a designated driver. Just get lit driving around, fucking hunting Pokemon.
That'll be fucking. It'll be
super obnoxious.
That'll be fucking crazy.
Right, dude.
That would be the means of a fucking amazing time.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
But my dude, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, it would be the works of him. It would be that's definitely the ingredients to a really funny time, for sure, man. Oh, it's a good thing. Very community. It's fun. But to be quite frank, though, I don't really have anything else going on right now. So that's about all I have to bring to the table. No, as soon as we're done, I'm gonna think of something. But
that's how it always is.
yeah,
that's 100%. It's like, oh shit, I forgot I wanted to say that. I forgot I wanted.
Right.
Going on the same exact way.
But
Every now I'm looking.
As far as your Pokemon news goes, I got my thumb on
that. Good.
Probably why I've been so tired lately.
Hey, it's good. You're walking around getting shit done.
Oof.
So for my news, we won. Quick second here. Okay, auto. Let's make it happen. So, E3 this year is going to be digital. The big game of the year conference.
Well, not.
You mean how it should have been last year?
Yeah.
Instead of just canceled outright?
So it was canceled last year because of obviously COVID.
What is
and
it?
This E3.
Okay.
E3 will be taking place between June 15th and June 17th, and it'll be all online. You can sign up and you can actually pay to have an interactive experience. Fucking things shit in the right now.
Yeah, it only does it when you have long things to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
Like when it's your turn.
It only happens especially near the end of the podcast.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
It gets tired.
I guess I do my fucking news first, I guess. Basically, you can have a virtual experience where you'll be able to. I don't know, just a little medium news. An experience where you can walk around and digitally experience E3.
That's kind of dope.
Man, PlayStation did that with PlayStation Home back in the day, where you could walk around their E3 booth. It was cool.
Neat. Good.
Changing my headset to the other side.
Is that done with a magnet of some kind?
What'd you say?
How did you do that? Was that with like a magnet or something? I looked away just as... What? No, your headset doesn't hook up to a magnet, does it?
Yeah, the earpiece does, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, all these are magnetized.
You mean you can literally just pull that shit off and magnet it to the other side and you're done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, dude. What is that? What do you got there? That's fancy.
What are these? The Astros,
A50s?
the A50s.
That's crazy. Oh, I don't want my mic on this side. This side sucks.
Yep.
Boom. Let's go, baby. That's pretty neat.
Remember how we talked about a couple of weeks ago, maybe a little bit ago?
Oh. No, the house is dead. Heard that.
It's even worse.
You can hear him pull it off, but you can't hear his voice.
Borderlands is making a movie.
Yeah.
No way.
Yep. Jamie Lee Curtis is she was cast as Dr. Tannis. I'm not sure who that is in the game.
Nope.
But I guess she's like a really big character in the series.
By the way, if you want to know more, Steve has my homie is looking for 4 people that are willing to dedicate themselves to actually sit down and beat that game for it to end.
They're good games. I still need to beat one. Next piece of news: EA this week will determine the fate of Anthem.
Oh boy.
So they said in a conference that this week BioWare's Anthem launched and it didn't do good. So this week EA is sitting down with all of its investors and anyone related to the game to determine the fate of the game, rather if it should be decommissioned or redone. Kind of like a Destiny 2.
Oh, fucking kill it.
Just
So-
Totally kill it.
It is potential that they will be doing a revamp of, it's called Anthem 2.0.
Oh, they
Or-
really have to revamp it.
They would kill the game. It is unknown what they're going to do, but we will find out this week.
Yeah, they won't have to just like revamp it. It would be not Destiny. It would be Anthem 2.
Yep. 26.5 million players were on Steam today,
It's a lot.
making it the most concurrent people in history of the platform. 26. Today was yesterday. 26.3 million live users were using Steam on yesterday, the Super Bowl Sunday.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
do we really need to even comment on this anymore? Because it's like
Keeps going
an
up.
every like 3-week thing.
Yeah, it just keeps hitting new heights.
It's just like not impressed. Once it hits like 1 billion, then I'll be impressed.
So
Jesus,
it's just
though.
amazing just going through how big gaming has become, especially this year. Like, we don't have gaming towers, we don't have gaming laptops in store. All of our
No, we
most
don't.
gaming hardware is sold out because people are just buying it. Everyone's coming in, I want to buy this. Yeah. Like, why? Because everyone's fucking gaming right now.
Yeah.
Prince of Persia: The Sand of Times remake
Oh yeah.
is getting delayed again. During the next update, they announced in September that it'll be pushing it back. And as of 2 days ago, they announced they are pushing it back to a later date again, as the company just wants to make sure that they are providing the best quality game that they can without any
Yeah.
bugs or any issues.
Yeah, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time is something you hold dear. Like, that's something you do not fuck with. You have unlimited time to work on. That Prince of Persia: Sands of Time is Ubisoft's Final Fantasy VII.
Yep.
You do
It's-
not fuck this up.
It is rumored that it may be delayed until late of this year, but is unknown, and they have yet to a physical release date.
We'll probably learn something, I would say, within the next few months. Something else.
Activision confirms that 2020 will give us another Call of Duty game.
Go figure.
It is unknown which route that they will go. Will they continue on with the Modern Warfare remakes, going to Modern Warfare 2, or will they do something completely separate? But they
Probably gonna
didn't.
be something separate.
But they did announce in their investors that 2020 was the largest community and the most played game in Activision history.
Because of Warzone, it's free.
Because the combo of Modern Warfare, Warzone, and Black Ops Cold War, the three together combined total made Activision the most played game in history.
God dang.
Yes. So, and obviously they're revamping it continuously. You can still play Modern, which is crazy.
Hmm.
I think you'll be able to do that for a while, though.
They're still doing stuff. Yeah, they're still updating it.
Huh.
But yeah, it is unknown which direction they will head in the end of the year, but look for a new Call of Duty in November.
Heck yeah, man. Kind of.
I'll
Yeah.
fucking buy it.
I
I'm still
played-
shocked that. Go ahead.
I played mine for like 2 weeks. That was it.
We all played for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then it was like,
Yeah.
yeah. That happened with Modern Warfare too.
Yeah. No, Modern Warfare, I think we had longer because the custom games was more robust.
Oh yeah, you could do more with the custom games, so it was
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. I am still absolutely shocked that Black Ops Cold War uses just as much of the gimmicks of the DualSense controller on the PS5 as the game bundled with the PlayStation 5 that's sole job is to show off the gimmicks of the DualSense controller.
Yeah.
Astro Boy's Playroom and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War are the only fucking games that really have a noticeable amount of tension in the triggers, and it just baffles my mind that it's a Call of Duty game.
So rumor alert. GTA 6 has been running rampant on the Twitter the last couple days due to a leak. It looks like potentially October of 2023 is maybe potentially when we'll be getting GTA 6.
Now that is a realistic time.
Yeah.
A Reddit leaker, anonymous leaker, stated that it'll be an open world crime sequel that will focus on a single white protagonist based in the 1970s in Miami, Florida.
So it's going to be in Vice City. It's
Yep.
GTA Vice City 2,
Yeah.
for what it sounds like. You're
But
probably
just
going to
bigger.
play as someone related to Tommy Vercetti or something along those lines.
Well, people have been asking for a Vice City game, so it makes sense they'd
Vice
go
City
that
is one of
route.
the best. Vice City is probably the best, in my opinion.
Because 4 was based in New York, right? 5 is LA.
Yes. So 3 was in Liberty City. Vice City was in Vice
Miami.
City. San Andreas was in San Andreas. 4 was in Liberty City. 5 was in San Andreas.
Yeah. So the only place they haven't repeated would have been Vice City. So when I was in Miami on my honeymoon, I actually got a shirt that says Miami. I'll see if I can find it in the Vice City lettering.
Oh yeah.
No.
Well,
fucking
and the,
cool.
the Vice City lettering is just the fucking oh shit, like one of those, it's just a play on like those 80s cop shows.
Yeah.
70s and 80s cop shows.
I should have brought this up when I talked about the Activision investors meeting. The next piece of news that I have, Activision announced, do not expect Diablo 4 or Overwatch 2 in 2021.
Yeah, I figured that.
Despite announcing them last year or the year before.
Well, Diablo 4 was announced like 4 years ago.
That's what I thought.
3 or 4
Well-
years ago, and then Overwatch 2 was announced last year.
Yeah, so they do not expect it anytime in 2021, potentially mid 22.
Well,
It-
I don't expect Diablo 4 to come out for another 5 years. So let me just
I
check
just
my
don't-
watch real quick.
I just
Diablo
don't understand.
4 watch.
I guess it's like Arc 2. Like it's just a battle royal game. What could be different in 2?
Fuck, I have no idea.
That's the only thing like I can think of. Like, what's the point of making it over 2 when everything's already in 1 and there's no story, right? There's no a campaign or anything. At least not from my knowledge. You'd be the one to know that, Schroeder.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's all just multiplayer.
That's what I thought. So
2
I don't know.
in R2?
No, Overwatch 2. Like, I don't know what
Oh.
direction they might be able to go with it.
I think
From
there
the
was,
game.
Yeah, I think it was just more maps and stuff, and
I
they were
gotcha.
moving away from the cell shading graphics a little harder, or like they were
Okay.
doing something with the graphics to make them a little bit different. Like
That makes
So
sense.
It's
detailing.
it's
their
gonna
added
lose-
detail.
it's gonna lose all of its charm. Got it.
That was a concern, but I haven't seen anything on it. I think because the idea was if you had the first one, you were supposed to still be able to play the second one, except just with the downgraded graphics.
Yeah. So then, what's the point of playing, getting 2?
I
Yeah.
think that's why I haven't seen anything else on it, because they were like,
Yeah.
And I think that's probably one of the reasons why they say, yeah, don't expect it anytime.
Unless Overwatch 2 is just like a thing for like a major update for Overwatch.
Yeah, they gotta
Maybe they'll
find
have
a way to-
campaign.
They gotta find a way to doll up the that.
I wonder
I
if
think-
they can.
I
I wonder if they
think-
can make a campaign out of that.
I think there was a campaign involved with it.
Probably not.
I think there was something with a campaign. Wouldn't it be cool if they did it like Twisted Metal or one of those old, like one of the old, like
There
Mortal
we go.
Kombat
The
games where
original.
where you had to play like as one character through an entire story arc.
Yeah.
But it was just a
Um,
bunch of different royales and everything.
Yeah, just to fucking yada yada yo through the different levels, stages.
To learn about what your character is and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, like that would be the same thing like what you said, Twisted Metal, where you're the Jax, the guy
That's
with
the
the
first.
fucking wheel
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
the dude that it was his. Wasn't it his dad used to beat him or some shit, and they put him in
Yeah.
that machine because he was handicapped, he couldn't walk,
Yeah.
so he built
And
that
so
machine.
it tells you the arc story of every character. That'd be kind of cool. And
You know, fucking missiles flying at you, and you are literally the fucking sprocket for your damn, or you're the damn. And it's so funny too because he doesn't move. You know, he's like,
No.
you know, everything's going crazy around him, and it's solid.
He's just straight.
He's just T-posing.
Yeah, just
Yep.
T-posing so hard, dude.
And you can't unlock the next character
What's it,
until you do
Sprocket?
each one, like a Tekken,
Right.
where the only way to unlock every character is to fucking go through the story of every. That'd be a lot.
Yeah.
Right. And
Um,
in the end, you get spawned.
There you go. James will be happy about this. The new Resident Evil remake has a release date. Sony announced
yeah.
today it'll be released September 3rd of this year.
Yep. The new
Um,
movie.
But hopefully, being Sony, they're not a bunch of assholes and make it theater only.
No, this isn't James Bond.
True. Still
so
Sony,
they
though.
don't have to worry about.
We'll see. So, the main character. Let me make sure I got this right one here. So we got a bunch of. Make sure I
From
got
what
that
I was-
right. Good.
Was that the one? I think it's.
So,
I don't
did you
think
guys
it
ever
takes-
see Ant-Man and the Wasp?
No.
So, there's a character that basically phases in and out of Ant-Man and Wasp, and she plays Jill Valentine.
Yeah,
it
I was gonna
takes
say this takes place like what during the Arklay Mountain incident or right before the Arklay Mountain incident?
it says it takes place in 1998's Raccoon City.
Yeah, so during the Arklay Mountain incident. Yeah.
So you will see glimpses of and in the movie. They are being faithful to the actual games this time, unlike the original, where you will then explore the mansion and Raccoon in this movie. So, and it's going to be much darker. So we'll see how it turns out.
You don't need to make it dark. The thing
Well,
that
no,
made the original Resident Evil movie so great is how campy it was. It
Yeah.
knew what it was, and it rolled with it.
So the last two things I have is Resident Evil 7 Remake director is an update coming soon. He said that he has an online conference that he is planning for the fans. Keep an eye out on his Twitter page for when, as he has some exciting news for everybody. So
I
I
can
would
see. I mean, what I would assume is it's Resident Evil 7 being upscaled for current hardware.
the event will take place now. It just actually updated February at 5 p.m.
When?
February 13th at 5 p.m. Japan time, or
Okay.
at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard, or midnight Pacific time.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Yeah. All right, you know what I'm watching, boys.
So, the Final Fantasy VII Orchestra will be there as well. Last piece of news that I have: Grand Theft Auto 5 has officially sold 140 million in its lifetime.
Jeez. A lot of damn games.
Yes. It is stated that it most likely will increase on the Series X and PS5.
Oh, definitely. You know, because let's just have GTA 5 on literally everything.
And a piece of breaking news:
Not even that good.
Elon Musk and Tesla just bought $1.5 billion in Bitcoin.
Yep. Also breaking news. IGN just tweeted out the gif of the weekend going through the throwing the blinded by the lights or blinding lights thing from the Super Bowl, and it says, "Looking for tall vampire lady in that castle." For Resident Evil Village. Them be thirsty boys. Lady Dimitrescu can fucking step on me all she wants.
Let's get to some releases, boys.
Let's get to some releases. This is, let's just do the 8th because it has something that I want to talk about here real quick. This is up until the 23rd since we're doing it bi-weekly now. So yesterday on the 8th, we had Honey Pop 2 Double Date coming out for Mac and PC. You know your boy's going to be buying that right after this. Are you guys familiar with Honey Pop?
It sounds like an animated porn type.
Oh, it's the
game.
best porn game I've ever played. Not even joking. It's a puzzle porn game that me and my one buddy, as a joke, we're like, let's play Honey Pop. Let's just for funsies, let's play it. Let's see how it is. Full on anime nudity. You come for the anime titties, but you stay for the engaging gameplay. Not even joking. We were at the point where we're just like, fuck, let's play Honey Pop some more because this gameplay is really good. The puzzle part of it, fantastic. It's just like Bejeweled. It's just Bejeweled. All right, so that's coming out on Mac and PC. On the 9th, which is today, we have The Wild 8 coming out for the Xbox One. Hashtag Snooka Attack coming out for the Xbox One and the Switch. On the 11th, Jeff, this one's for you. Little Nightmares 2 comes out for the PC and PS4. Also on the 11th, we have Death Crown coming out for the Switch and PS4. Aground coming out for the Switch and Xbox One. Aircraft Carrier Survival coming out for the PC. Gunbarich coming out for the PC on the 11th. Undermine coming out for the Nintendo Switch. And On the Road Truck Simulator coming out for the Xbox One. On the 12th, we have Endurance Space Action coming out for the Xbox One. Rover Wars Battle for Mars coming out for the Xbox One. Gun Gal Returns coming out for PC and Switch on the 12th. If you want another good little anime game to play. Also on the 12th, we have Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury coming out for the Nintendo Switch. And I said what? Until the 22nd, right? Yeah, till the 22nd. On the 16th, we have Hellish Court coming out for the PC. Hashtag Drive coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Fallen Legions Revenants coming out for the PS4 and Nintendo Switch on the 16th. Azure Lane Crosswave coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Speed Limit coming out for the PS4 on the 16th. On the 17th, we have Shattered... Oh, God, what the hell is this? Shattered Tales of the Forgotten King coming out for the PC. Kick It Bunny coming out for the PC and Xbox One on the 17th. Speed Limit coming out for the PC on the 17th. 30XX coming out for PC and Early Access on the 17th. On the, the 18th, we have, oh boy, for the PC and the Nintendo Switch, Fantasy Tavern Sextet Volume 2 Adventure Days. We also have a Dawn 2 Return to Dust, coming out on something, it doesn't say here. Linux, Mac, PC, PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. There we go. We also have King of Seas coming out for PS4 and PC on the 18th. Speed Limit coming out for the Nintendo Switch on the 18th as well. 19th, we have Puss coming out for the Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. Thomas Was Alone on the Nintendo Switch. Deus Beyond Chronos coming out for the PC on the 19th. And Speed Limit coming out for the Xbox One on the 19th. Back to you guys.
So Netflix pretty dominates the next fucking, as well as every streaming platform, of course. Coming out today, we have Fright Club Season 1 coming to Discovery Plus. It is basically three guys who go find paranormal activity houses and investigate it. What else we have here? Going through. So we have Crime Scene, The Vanishing at the Hotel. It's a new documentary series about horrific crime.
Oh,
Netflix loves to do that stuff.
dude, they're
Yeah,
pretty
they
good at it. It seems.
And just look
Making
at
that programming.
Evil Genius, one from Erie.
Yep.
We have another Netflix movie coming out on 11th, Red Dot. When the synopsis is when a red laser appears through a couple's tent, a romantic trip becomes a fight for their lives. A sadistic manhunt occurs while the two have to survive and live in the freezing cold while being hunted.
I just at first when you first started saying it, I just imagined like a couple in their tent, right? And then they got like 3 big ass dogs in that bitch, and then somebody shines the laser into the tent, and the dogs just go bananas.
Oh yeah.
And then suddenly a fight for their lives.
Also on the 11th on HBO Max, an original movie called There Is No I in Threesome.
Oh, speaking of which, what are you guys doing
You're not
later?
wrong.
Having a threesome with you?
Hey!
Next piece. Let's see what we got here. Coming to HBO Max, original movie. On the 12th, it's called Judas and the Black Messiah. On the 12th, Netflix, To All the Boys, Always and Forever. It's a series. It's the third one.
Yo, if not for the boys, then for who?
Exactly, for everyone. There's a shit ton of stuff coming out. There's a new baking series coming to Netflix.
Rapid round, lightning round. Let's go.
My fucking mic would work. I could.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
There's a new baking series coming to Netflix on the 12th. Nadia's Baking Season 1. On the 14th, let's see, we go here. We have American Idol Season 19.
Hell yeah.
On Fox, we have The Great North. It looks like the anime of Bob Burger. So that'll be interesting.
It's probably a Seth MacFarlane joint.
On the 15th, Netflix, once again, coming in strong. Original TV series called The Crew. It explores the life in a day of the crew, the crew pit of NASCAR race drivers.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it'll go through different ones. They'll follow them in a day in a life, what they had to do, training, and how they become super fast at going.
Yeah, that's
Have you ever wanted to know how that's done?
Yeah.
Here's a chance to know.
Yeah, that's probably the most interesting part of NASCAR is the pit crew.
Yep. So yeah, that's a complete Netflix series about that.
Interesting.
On the 16th, this one's for the James. Monster Hunters coming to VOD. We have to
When?
watch it on the 16th.
Oh Jesus Christ! They couldn't even wait while I was on vacation. I have to take
coming
time out of my busy schedule.
Yep. On the 16th, we have the Young Rock Season 1. It explores the life of the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson from ages 6 to 19.
Is it likely young Sheldon? Is he gonna go bazoonga? Is
Probably.
he gonna be an annoying little twat?
On the 16th, Animals on the Loose, You versus the Wild. It's a picture of a dude with an anaconda wrapped around his neck. That's coming to Netflix.
He must got buns, hon.
Also on the 17th, coming to Netflix, it's called Amend: The Fight for America, Season 1. Also coming to Netflix on the 17th, Behind Her Eyes. It is or horror suspense, kind of like The House on Haunted Hill. Also coming to Netflix on the 17th, Man-Eater season 9. Like I said, Netflix is fucking coming in hot.
Oh God, all I can think of. Oh, I played Man-Eater too. Okay, sorry.
On the 18th, we have It's a Sin. It looks like a show about gay couples coming to HBO Max. We have Flora and the... I don't even know how to fucking say that. It's an anime. It's a kids movie about a superhero fighting squirrel coming to Disney Plus.
Okay.
Another original movie coming to Netflix. I Care on the 19th. Tell Me Your Secrets, a horror suspense show coming to Amazon Prime on the 19th. Tribes of Utopia season 1 coming to Netflix on the 19th. It's a futuristic show about basically post-apocalyptic, whatever the fuck.
Post-apocalyptic.
There you go. It is spent in the year 2074.
Wow.
Europe gets split into different tribal states that fight for dominance.
Huh.
That's coming
So
to
it's
Netflix.
just like the Middle Ages.
Pretty much. Coming on the 19th. Bunch of other stuff coming out. Nothing else. Beartown on the 22nd. It's a new... basically, it's people in Antarctica and the North Pole that have to survive for their life. And that is it. Fucking streaming is literally taking over the world. Like, holy
Well,
fuck.
No, it's all fucking... Well, it's because there's 800 million goddamn streaming services out there.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, too, I'm sitting here fucking watching movies. I've seen 900 because I'm like, I can't find something to watch. Like, there's nothing to watch. Netflix is releasing 20,000 fucking TV shows. I'm just like, nah, I don't want to watch those.
Listen, the streaming services that I use don't have the shit that I want to watch anyway.
Exactly.
Other than, like, 2. And it doesn't even have, like, really the stuff that I want to watch.
But that's all I have. Let's do a quick run around. And let's how everyone's doing for the week before my mic completely just shits the bed. James, go ahead.
All right, hi. How's everyone doing tonight?
I know that
so
voice.
I am going... What?
Says I know that voice.
Yeah, it's James. Hi,
Hi.
Jimmy Noodles Gaming.
Hi,
Jimmy Noodles GG on Twitter and on Twitch.
I hear that
Hey, if
kid's
you
got
like
some
to
good
watch-
YouTube videos.
Yeah, it's semi-decent at best.
I like them.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I'm going to be playing some video games in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be playing... I posted on my Discord and on my Twitter, at Jimmy Noodles Gaming, or Jimmy Noodles GG, by the way, my schedule for the week. I'm going to be playing some Undertale. I'm going to be playing some Pokemon. I'm going to be playing some Destruction All-Stars. I'm also going to be playing some, I don't know, whatever else I feel like it throughout the week. I haven't decided what next week's schedule is going to be like. You can find all that stuff at twitch.tv/Jimmy Noodles Game, or Jimmy Noodles GG. And I think, guys, don't quote me on this, but within the next 2 weeks, might get back into recording Final Fantasy VII.
Ayo.
0. Don't know
There it
yet.
is.
No promises, but those might be available at youtube.com/Jimmy Noodles Gaming, as well as all the wonderful VOD stuff.
We'll fucking make it happen, bro.
Walker, what are you up to?
Well, myself, you can find me at Captain Geek 15. And I don't know what I'll be doing. I want to play more Sea of Thieves. I do want to become a pirate legend. I told myself that I do want to do that. At least finally beat a fucking game. Why not?
Oh,
But other than that, past that, who knows?
we should play some more Resident Evil 5.
Yes, Resident Evil 5. I
More
do want to play that.
More
Too.
Resident 5.
That was fun.
Yeah, after us dying like 800 goddamn times. You know, I've only beaten the
Well,
game like 50
It was funny
times.
because so I would die, then James would die, and then we beat it. So it was like in every time, every chapter, it was me, and then him, and then we won.
Oh my god, I was looking over the footage of it because I still don't know what day I want to release those on. But I was looking over the footage of it, and I am getting visibly angry at our gameplay of it. I am actually getting upset because of how bad we were playing. I was like, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
No, it was. It was a trash fire. It's hilarious though, but it was a trash fire.
Still a good time though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, I can't wait till we get to the swamp. Oh, we're gonna die a minimum of at least 5 times.
Oh, guaranteed.
Or to the ruins. Oh, you're gonna get killed so many times, Walker.
It'll be fun though.
Oh yeah.
That's it for me. What about you, Schroeder?
You know, just actually, I don't really have anything crazy on the books. I plan on doing stuff this week for sure.
Jeff, you should play Little Nightmares too.
I will, and Scott Pilgrim. When does the Little Nightmares come out? When?
The 11th. So what's that? Friday? Thursday?
Yeah.
Thursday?
Yeah, today's the 8th. Oh, 9th now. 10th, 11th. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 9th.
Like Wednesday. Yeah, that'll be cool. Other than that,
Fun fact: the reason why games come out on Thursday is because of Sonic 2.
oh, it just did really well.
Alright.
Time.
Because it was originally like they made a whole thing. No, the reason why major game releases come out on Tuesday is because of Sonic Tuesday. That was like the first game to really make like a big thing coming out on Tuesday, and then everyone just kind of stuck with it. Fun fact there. I learned that from a YouTube video.
Nice.
Hey, I'm smart.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah. And other than that, though, my mans, I don't know. I'm just planning on doing some stuff this week. I tend on doing stuff Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. So I don't entirely know what those things are going to be, but and I don't honestly think it's going to be at any specific time either. I think it's going to be in the evening.
Whenever you tickles your fancy.
Yeah, when I get home. What it's going to come down to. Whenever I get home, I'm just going to sit down. Because what ends up happening, it's got to be the first thing I do. Because what ends up happening typically is I get home and I'm like gun ho on streaming or doing something productive, and then I sit down and I jump at this Discord server, and then before I know it, I'm not doing.
Jeff, what
like-
days? What days did you want to do something? What days did you want to stream?
There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. Okay, I will hold you to that. As
Okay.
long as you hold me to my schedule that I put on my my Discord.
Okay, sounds good. Yes, Proctor. Yeah, now's probably a good time. He wants to know if he can hold us.
Yes, he definitely can. 100%.
All right, that sounds good. I like that idea. And you know what? You guys can check it out at a couple different ones. Splash Screen Gaming on most of them. It's on Splash Screen Gaming on the TikTok, which is something I've been playing with quite a lot lately. Primarily posting Pokemon stuff there presently. Same with the Instagram actually, but TikTok, Twitch.
Hey man, getting that niche,
Yeah, I am done.
ordering that market.
I'm working on it. I am working on it. Discord, TikTok, and Twitch. We got the Splash Screen Gaming. Wait, not Discord, but TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube is Splash Screen Gaming. We got Twitter is Splash Screen G, and Facebook, Instagram. You're looking at Team Splash Screen. Team Splash Screen on Instagram is where I've been actually probably posting the most content lately. Because I do these graphics for Pokemon Go, like what the stats are and stuff. They look really cool. I produce a picture first, and then I put the picture through a whole bunch of different things to basically make it like a shiny Pokemon card, kinda, or like a full like
cool.
have you seen them yet? Proctor
No,
Piff says
I
they're
haven't.
unreal. Yeah, when you get a chance, check out the Instagram. I'm actually super proud of them.
Yeah. I'll take a look at it.
I got 2 of them right now on the back burner. What happens is I make them and then I throw them into TikTok to put the audio on them. And I just haven't found. I have 2 of them, and I just can't find a good audio track for it. And I'm so ridiculously picky. Like I will literally spend 3 hours just trying to find the right audio track. And that seems to be the thing that takes the longest with all of it. So from now on, I'm going to pick an audio track first. Like, I like this sound. I'm going to turn this into something. Because it takes too long otherwise.
Okay, I like that.
Yo, those are really cool.
Aren't those dope?
Those are pretty dope.
I'm pretty proud of those.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, oh, and they got audio. Yeah, so they got audio and they got moving stuff. I really like them. I'm actually, I'm pretty proud of those things. They look dope. And I did them 100%.
I love the I love the bay leaf.
Yeah, isn't it? That's one of my favorite ones too. That one, and I don't know. You can actually see how they progressively get better as I learn how to use it. Because dude, 100% made on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, I made that 100% on the telephone. I used like 4 or 5 different apps to do it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like them. I'm proud of them. I got a Milk Tang that's ready to go. I just got to find a good song for that. And I have a Scraggy that I got to, Scraggy or Scrafty or whatever. Scraggy, Scrafty, and Milk Tan, or the fucking cow one.
Yeah.
But I heard there's a
Milk Tank.
Yeah, there's a Militank Spotlight Hour coming up, so I figured, fuck it, I'll just save it for that. And the Scraggy event is over. That just ended, so I don't know if I'm gonna. I'll probably just post it and then repost it again when another event for it comes out. But so that's what I've been doing. Actually, I've been doing that a lot. I've been spending a lot of time making those. I get a lot of joy out of it. But he says send them to me. They're on the disc. They're in the pictures for the other two are at least posted on the Discord. Yeah, but that's that. That's what I got going on. That's what I'm up to. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to post some stuff this week. I'm thinking about making another go at that Viking game.
The
Second one's coming out pretty soon. Got the chick.
Hellblade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hellblade.
Yeah, I'm gonna make another attempt at that. Because it was really dope, but the problem I was having was my internet kept cutting out. That's why I couldn't really do anything with it.
Yeah.
So I got that all sorted out, obviously. So I'm probably gonna rock that. I got that. I got Scott Pilgrim, and I got Little Nightmares. So
There you go. That sounds like a very full schedule, my guy.
it does. That should keep me busy for a little bit. But I got to get to work. So I'll probably start digging into that tomorrow.
Work. I like it.
That's enough. That
Work it.
that used the last of my stamina. My green bar's
Well,
empty.
ladies and gentlemen,
He
as
used all
always,
his MP. He can't do anything else this day.
I have no more combat move.
you can always find us at the Lvl Unlocked Podcast on all of the socials and at Twitter at what, James?
LVL Unlocked Pod. That's LVL Unlocked Pod.
That is literally my favorite part of the whole show.
Oh,
That's literally the only
Thanks,
reason
Jeff.
I do this show is for that part right there.
Is it right
Oh.
there?
Yep.
Oh, makes sense. And as
Thanks,
always, if you'd like to become part of Unlocked Nation, you can do so at patreon.com/Lvl Unlocked Podcast. And we will see you back here at the end of the month, 2 weeks from now. Appreciate you.
well,
Y'all have a
no,
good night.
You'll
Oh,
see
yes.
me next week with
Yes.
the Level Unlocked Quick Save Episode 1.
Exactly. And for the main podcast, episode 105, 2 weeks.
2
There we go.
weeks. 2 weeks.
Peace.
2 weeks.
Who knows how long
Bye.
that even? I mean, honestly, who knows? We might do that for
Might
like
change it.
right. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
because Mark's been sick. We've all been kind of
Yep.
tired. I don't know. I don't know if the rest of the world. I don't know if the rest of the world has been like that, but I've been tired as hell for like the last week. So maybe the winter blues type thing. I don't know, but that might change. We might pick it back up all crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
we'll,
I agree.
We'll reassess in a few weeks.
Before you know it, yeah, the quick save will still be a thing, but all three of us will be doing it too.
So it's just a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, oh, James, I'm gonna jump on there with it. That's probably what's gonna happen. James is gonna text. We're gonna get a text. Hey, anybody want to jump into the quick save?
Yep.
And
And then we're all gonna do it anyways.
yeah, so that's a thing. All right, guys.
But y'all have a good one.
Yep.
Peace.
Be safe out there. Cheers and be safe, my dudes.